which most of my way home has been.
Yeah, anytime you're on the street, if you're inebriated. Yeah.
Just making stupid choices that could endanger other people.
Well, it's a scheme to make money.
Yeah.
Plus, of course,
You can get a
well, because you
get
can get a DUI driving, obviously, riding a bike, riding a horse. You can also,
get a- yeah, you can
however,
get a
just
DUI for a
get
horse.
public intoxication if you're walking. So,
yeah.
yeah.
You can get a DUI for
It's so that you can't have fun without possibly having to pay a fine to the city.
You can get a
If you're poor.
You
If
can
you're
get a
poor, if you're
DUI
poor.
for sleeping it off in your car.
It's so loud. Why is it so loud?
So I can hear it over your dumb asses telling me all these dumb things that we're going to do over the course of this stream. Welcome back to A Gruesome Tale, everybody.
Thank you for the resubscription, Brennan.
And
Appreciate you
PJ.
keeping around. And PJ.
Yeah, PJ,
PJ.
first thing when we were still on pre.
Oh man. See, I missed that bamboozle.
Yeah.
You missed
PJ's
free.
on pre.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah, pre doesn't scream it at us. Because I can be actively watching the computer screen at all times during pre-stream.
That's fair.
Where'd we leave off? It's
I
been a little
don't
while.
fucking remember, if I'm being honest.
Toga replaced
Sue.
Sue.
Yeah. That's
That
right.
happened.
But we don't know that.
We don't know that.
The meta was calling Marquise hard, but he resisted.
Seriously, like I'm sitting here like as soon as you're like, oh yeah, no, you see Sue down there, I was like, I know that's not
Like, do
her.
I? Do I?
Do I really? Like, I rode pretty low on that perception. Like,
Yeah.
Yes. So Sue is not here. Toga is Sue, and Sue is Toga.
Who died? I know we lost.
Man, that's a loaded question for this
Sue,
campaign.
probably.
But then, okay. Oh, I killed. what's her-
Curious.
Yeah, I
Yes.
killed Curious, and took over.
You took
Her.
over Curious's persona.
fucking
Yeah, I
mice
was
and
like-
Ender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I.
Hold the puppies, Charlie.
Let's see if I wrote down what I need to do. I don't think I did.
Who's Bigums? I know.
That book fucked me up when I was 11.
I'm like,
Side
I'm,
note.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
floating around 3 different like accents for D&D characters right now. At least Oozle is just me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out when I need to meet them, the Overlord duo,
The Guigliones.
Guigliones.
The Giglioni.
Let's see what else.
The Gigadionis.
There's the release from prison.
Yeah.
That
The
happened.
prison break had happened.
So that was
Break
2
happened.
episodes ago though.
Yeah.
There's that,
It's
and
been a
then
couple of
so
days
this
since
was they were
then.
at the funeral, and then they had the whole like shebang.
Nezu got popped
Um,
like a balloon.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, the hamster's dead.
And
Is he a
then
hamster?
He's a lab rat. Yeah, that was his whole thing. Is that he was a lab rat that got experimented on.
he hates humans.
They made his pronouns past tense.
yeah.
I identify as was, whiz.
And then you guys got stuck in a fight.
Yes. With, who was it?
Dobby, right?
Twice
Uh,
cloned Dobby.
Yeah,
Clone
there was
Dobby.
twice. He was there.
Gentle
or at least
Criminal
the
was
clone
there?
Oh yeah, gentle criminal.
Gentle
that's what it
Criminal
was.
appeared for a moment.
Punched him in the face.
And you just like high-fived him into his trampoline and left.
I sure did.
Yeah,
He
in
will remember
hindsight-
that.
In meta hindsight, that was probably just a distraction.
Well, that's why I didn't like continue on, because like I'm going on. I'm like, look, I have other things to do. I'm pretty sure you're not a hero. High five, psych. Biggums is a man on a mission.
When you guys
most of
showed
the
up,
time.
and I was like, I killed her. And you guys were like, damn, all right. And then we left. I think that's where we ended.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you've got the GPS tracker to Sue's
For
phone.
Sue.
So
Which we had kind of broken off from because she's presumably fine.
So I have a question regarding that, and I want an honest D&D dungeon master answer.
Great.
So
He's like, why would
I
I give you
don't-
literally anything else?
no, so
Yeah.
I don't want a metagame.
Yeah.
But is it still
Don't do it.
metagaming if I find something that my character would actually do in order to fix what I presume as a player.
Fix what you would presume is a player.
Yes. Because I thought of something that Biggums would do to save Sue. Because player Marquise knows that this Sue is not Sue.
Yeah, well, she's a close friend of yours. And so if you're talking about like when you get back, soft forcing a conversation with her and alluding to personal shit and catching her in some kind of fuck up, that's totally fine.
So I was thinking more of along the lines of what Biggums would actually do. And what Biggums would actually do is that bad guy stole her phone and my friend's missing her phone. So Biggums would just go on a little solo escapade to go get her phone back.
Well, no, that's fine. That's what you guys were soft doing anyway.
Yeah,
is
we had
that
just
you
called it off for the night because, okay, she's safe.
You
She's
call it off
not
for the
have
night
to-
because ostensibly Sue is safe and the GPS is still working.
But what if we go
And you needed
tonight?
to re-get with.
I mean, if you're really kicked in the ass, too, sure, I guess. But
You guys are
there
going to
was
suffer some
there was just
fatigue
no-
penalties.
no reason to.
Because I know Ian, and my concern is if, like, player Marquise, I know Ian, and my concern is if we wait until morning, when we get there in the morning, she's going to be a no.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, kid. You're a kid. I don't want to go out after some kid's fucking phone. You can replace it.
Oh, this is player Marquise looking for other people.
And this is what Proxy
And
would
this is
say.
the
He'd
Proxy
go,
response.
"Yo, listen, kid, I'm not going
Welcome
after
to a
someone's fucking
role-playing
phone."
game.
No!
You fucking twat.
He'd go, this is some kid's fucking phone. You seriously want to go out there? We're fucking exhausted. You guys are fighting for your lives. I killed a woman tonight. And you want to go out looking out for someone's fucking phone? Are you 16? Oh, that's right. You're 16.
Actually, I'm 17.
Ah, perfect.
Got that January birthday.
That's a Proxy would
No,
have
he
done.
was held back a couple of times. Let's be honest.
From my understanding, your guys' general plan from last session after reconvening was you might go off on your own deal again. That's what you do and who you are.
you were kind of already doing that.
Yeah, 'cause
But
we had-
softly, you were going to go after the phone, not to retrieve the phone as like its own explicit purpose, obviously, but because if the phone is still moving, obviously the villains still have the phone, and if you can catch up with them,
And you can.
Then I
do-
could
You
beat
could-
up more villains.
you
Okay.
could burn a safe house, you could beat
I
up more villains, you could arrest or kill them.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm not
Sorry,
feeling.
it's been a while.
Walker's
It's been
not
a
been
while.
feeling very arresty lately.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've noticed.
The last the original campaign left Walker not only as the main character but kind of fucking broken.
Mhm.
Like it was really
Demoralizing.
it wasn't like a hero's tale. It was just shy of a tragedy.
Yeah, I got real he-mired over it.
Yeah, like if the boss battle went different at the end and we lost, the campaign honestly would have made like so much more sense to me at the end of it all.
Mhm.
Like with a bow on it. And it's like, "Oh, this was a tragedy, not a
Yeah.
hero's tale."
Oh.
Possibly every session, PJ. It all depends on them.
So I've got Curious's phone.
Yep, you've got
Um,
Curious's phone. You've got access to it because you can copy her prints in her
Yeah.
face perfectly.
They didn't have anything, and I recalled.
She does not have anything incriminating on it. She
Yeah, or
has
like talking about her
tons
meeting
of
with them.
context with tons of different text messages. It's kind of hard besides the Guigliones because you saw them together and saw them in this plot. But everything they're texting about is just like some of the most mundane, normal friend shit. And so it's very hard going through the rest of these contacts and trying to figure out who's involved and who's just someone she goes out and gets wine
Yeah.
with every weekend, except for next weekend and every weekend after.
Yeah.
So, if just a hypothetical, if you're not able,
Why
to
would
get,
Proxy take her fingers? Because Proxy
Just
has
make her fingers.
yeah, Proxy has perfect copy.
if you were to like, if you weren't able to
You're
find
just
anything
gruesome.
like incriminating or like this leads to a dead end, if we're not able to like pursue the what are they, the Gigliones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quigliones, yeah.
You could also like if that bridge gets burned, you could just like ruin her reputation just in general by like I don't know doing something that like makes her seem untrustworthy, and then I don't know that's
Sure.
just another avenue.
at
Yeah.
very least, if you run into dead ends, you can burn a bridge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kick her now that she's dead.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Could just,
Yeah.
just
His
split.
thought
I'm gonna
is-
shoot you in the back of the head and then ruin your reputation
And
with all
then
your
ruin
friends.
your life.
His thought
You're
is
like-
more so that it'd be really easy to get dispersed like mass amounts of information.
Your
as
mother's
needed
never
with her.
calling you again.
Oh. Disperse mass amounts of information if we need, or
Yeah.
disinformation.
Ooh.
Using her.
We
persona,
could, yeah,
so.
you could use her to just straight up be like, I don't know, like I said, just spread some bullface lie of like you like come on the air or whatever, and it's like they were holding my family hostage and they were making me say these things, but my family's free now, so now I can tell you what's actually going on, and then people
Yeah.
would be like, what?
But I can only do it once, which is his thing. So
Yeah.
he's like, all right, we got to figure this out. Yeah.
You only get to burn the bridge once.
Mm-hmm. So for now, he wants to figure out the Quigliones.
Cut fingies off. Do it in your cool.
Do it in your cool. Cut my life off of fingers. This is my
Yeah, I
new
think we're-
phone.
I think we were at the point where we were just gonna hunker down for the night and then go after the.
Yeah,
following
you
morning.
guys realistically were gonna pass the night
Yeah, and
awake
then he
in
would
the
get into
morning.
the exposition bit with Toga.
Yes,
So realistically, we'd probably be starting in the morning.
that's the general intention.
Okay.
Cool.
You know, if you really want to push it and start gaining fatigue stacks and stuff, you can. But
I'd have
character-wise, this is not a like realistic time for you to be going like that.
I
He
just
just has a
sat down.
fucking monster
I
and
just
is like,
sat
"Let's
down in my
go."
chair with
Motherfucker
drinking
just
my
sitting
fucking
and
energy
talking.
drink and did not get my dice or my iPad. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
I think she's on like yesterday today.
Oh
I'm
man.
just gonna sit down with a drink and go for it.
Whatever happens, happens. It'll be fine. I genuinely know my numbers.
I've been noticing in my DM style a very heavy transition from like very heavy on in-depth number combat encounters to much more like sweeping story
I think
stuff.
it's more fluid that way.
Yeah,
Okay, we ball.
yeah, you know.
Some
like,
some
you gotta-
campaigns are meant for numbers and some
There's-
campaigns are meant for
Yeah,
stories.
well, and there's also quite a bit of, you know, the last couple endeavors were all in that Modern Warfare
Endeavors?
campaign, and everybody's designed to have like 6 to 15 hit points and deal 10 to 20 points of damage every round, so combat kind of inherently is short. but
Yeah.
you're
So
getting
it's the
there,
morning. We have a safe house, right?
Pookie. Gruesome had an old church
You would.
that was like kind of crumbling down. The apartments on top of it are still inhabited, but they had a different stairwell. And it was just like, it was some really weird Korean Protestant sect
Yeah.
in Japan. And so it wasn't built to last.
Yeah. It was just
Uh,
kind of something.
What?
I don't know.
What?
PJ likes to give me riddles, and I don't get it.
PJ's riddles are the best, though.
I'm struggling.
PJ does give some good stuff. You guys awaken in the morning. Kite has left.
Oh shit.
And it's because Ty's in Disney World.
Ah shit.
So jealous.
It is because
Vacations were an option.
Only
we
if can
told you
afford
that
it.
in the group chat this morning.
Oh, I
Gruesome-
thought okay, I'm retarded. You're talking about like actual Thai. I thought
Yeah.
we were like making a joke of like Kite just decided to go to Disney, and I was like, that was an option. Bigums could just not have to deal with this right now.
No,
if you want to write yourself out of this
Ty
campaign, I've
Gardner
got
is
people that
in-
would sit in on My Hero
hey,
Academia D&D.
calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
Bigums go wherever the fuck he wants.
No. Bigums is here.
God himself can't contain Bigums.
Ty Gardner is in Disney, California or Florida?
Florida.
Florida.
World.
World.
Disney World.
Jealous.
Dude, I want to go to Galaxy's Edge so bad.
Yes.
Like, it is a problem.
Was
I want the food. Disney World food is so good.
I was
I wouldn't know. I just know they have Star Wars shit.
I was
now.
a kid when I went last. Everything was good.
We went this
I was a
summer.
Silver Dollar City kid.
I went freshman year of college with my family. We
Mhm.
went to Disneyland though. But oh my god, best Monte Cristo I've ever fucking had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyhow,
Proxy does not have a Monte Cristo. He has sadness and a shitty church.
yeah. You guys also were struggling for sleeping spaces. You see that Gruesome has taken all of the pews and turned them into like a Viking longhouse kind of teepee thing. And that's where he's got his little like sleeping bag campfire set up in. That was all pre-done. Piles of old rotted clothes. Other than that, there's the floor.
Oh yeah, I don't have a room here because I stay off campus.
You're not on campus.
Or not?
You're in some ratted out church
That's
that
what we're-
Gruesome took you to.
No,
as a
I
safe
thought
house.
no, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that like at the end of last session we all reconvened because
You all
Aizawa
reconvened,
told us
but-
that like we had to get back to the school, and I thought we were all at the school.
Aizawa called to request you come back to the school, but
Oh,
you did not.
Shit,
no.
man. But bet.
Yeah. No, I don't really do what Aizawa tells me to do.
Yeah, it was just that like it's not safe out there, but it's safe inside the school borders.
No, fucking not.
Tell that to Nezu, dude.
Yeah.
It was done outside of the school borders.
Oh, well, there
Yeah,
you go.
you were not inside UA for that one. But also softly, Walker's gonna have trouble, especially now after a second deadly attack on UA like that. Walker's gonna struggle to get Gruesome in as like a civilian, because he is still very much a wanted criminal and murderer.
Yeah.
Proxy's easy, but
Proxy's easy. Well, yeah.
Roxy gets in anywhere.
Oh, that's a good point.
you know, no hero costumes, and we did establish that last time.
Yeah.
No duct tape, no
How far are we from the school?
mobile system. You're a good ways away, which is why you slept in a ratted out
All right,
church
fair enough.
last night, so you could be closer to
It's
the beacon, but not the beacon, the hero. She's dead.
That was sheer spite.
That
That
a lot of
one
people
kill.
are dead.
You know, he was writing that like
Oh, yeah.
like Beethoven writing the ninth. He was like,
fucking beacon is dead.
da, 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 da. Cool.
The
Yeah.
plan is to first thing in the morning start hunting down
Hunting down
the
beacon.
GPS.
Yeah.
It's still active. The phone, was sleeping at the time.
Was I able to pick up a gun at some point?
Yeah, there's not necessarily
Here's
like
one
in
on
the
the street.
past, but like Gruesome's there's a gun here. You tear up a couple floorboards and yeah, there's a handgun. You did. You went and
So I was specifically looking for like a sub,
yeah,
because that's like Walker's thing now, is like the bloody submachine gun,
right.
because it's, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Because you went and you had one
Can
on
Biggins
order.
have a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You
want a gun?
But not right now. You've
Oh.
got one on order. You went and saw Darkling.
That's yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it should be, he should have something secured today, tomorrow, kind of deal. But for now, you guys are out and
I'll just
about.
take the handgun on the floorboard. If there's a handgun on the floorboard, let's grab that for now.
Yeah.
A cool punk band.
Uh,
Handgun on the floorboard.
Walker, you wake up to quite a few texts from classmates,
Okay.
ex-classmates at this point.
Anything of note?
It's things like, Aizawa says you're okay, but I'm just checking in. Hey man, where you at? Some stuff like that. Nothing super out of the ordinary. A couple of the guys are like, hey bro, come back and we'll go out together kind of deal. There's some general upend information of like, we've got some crews set for tomorrow. The teachers are taking groups of students out. We're going to start getting back on the offensive kind of deal. But like, you should just rest for now.
Yeah.
Offers to join.
Nothing.
Things like that.
Nothing I need to immediately respond to.
No.
No. Hey, Toka attacked the school. Get your
Yeah.
ass back here. Help.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
All right. Well, let's just saddle up and ride for the beacon.
Sweet.
All right.
You guys get together in the van. You're going as well.
Yeah, assuming he didn't get any text from.
There
curious as well.
are 3 text messages that were received at rather suspicious times.
Okay.
One from what's his name? A trumpet that says, "Hey, are you ready for UA tomorrow?" You also get a notification on your calendar that Curious
Yeah.
was planning on being at UA with the camera gear.
Did
No
you
information
burn
as to
down
exactly why.
That building?
That's how they framed it. Attack.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
them.
So you couldn't broadcast as Curious
Yeah.
because it's gone. But
I could broadcast somewhere else. Here's.
there's one from a skeptic that's just, "Hey, you okay?"
Okay.
And the other one was the Guigliones. One of them, Miss Guiglione, Megan, that's her name.
Miss Squiglione.
And it was just great catching up with a fellow professional last night. See you on the news.
Assuming she's talking about UA then.
There's another attack.
They bought it.
Okay.
Biggums, you've got actually a couple odd in text messages from students, just kind of checking things as well.
Oh, dude. I like friends.
Wondering where you're at, where you are, what's going on. Noticing like, hey bro, saw you. It's like Kaminari, and he's like, hey man, see that you're not at breakfast. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's a Kirishima text where it's like, hey man, did you not come back to school last night?
No.
Why?
It was far.
Why?
Yeah, the other guys wanted to stop for the night.
Who else you with?
Walker.
Just Walker.
Texas
The
Ranger.
proxy's like,
Walker.
You guys are sitting there, you're
Ing-
getting in the van. Proxy, you just see this kid just furiously texting on his phone.
Walker
hey,
and friends. I only know Walker.
that's good enough.
You get the text back where it's like, and friends, question mark?
Walker doesn't have
I
friends.
send back the like
Eat
shrill
him
emoji.
dead.
It's Kirishima then like looking up from his phone at breakfast with like all the haggard students, and he's like, what the
He gets the shrug emoji. That's all I got for you, bud.
Yeah.
I'm just along for the ride. They said I could beat people up if I stayed with them, so here I am.
Said knuckle up and shut up.
That's all you gotta tell Biggums. He's a very simple individual.
And wrestle Gator if keep yap shut.
Exactly. It's like a rabid dog on a leash.
Simple
Um,
terms and
You
conditions.
just point and say
what
go.
time does the notification on my phone say for the meeting that I had set up?
It begins at, what was it, like 1 p.m.?
Okay.
It was an afternoon affair.
Just that UA.
Yep. Oh, I guess you do have one that you might consider like a respond
Important,
now.
okay.
Aizawa texted,
Ah,
and
What
it
does Dad
was
want?
it was just a Turk check-in.
check in. Good. Going after Sue's phone. Whoever's with it.
Yeah, you send that out just as you guys are getting into the van and going. The
Mm.
phone has moved a little further, but it
Okay.
did stop if you stayed up like late. If
Mhm.
you checked late last
Presumably
night
they
or
have to
whatever.
sleep too.
Yeah,
Like,
they have to
presumably-
sleep too. They just were willing to push it later into the night than you
And
were, and you guys
presumably-
got sidetracked.
Presumably they also weren't moving with much urgency because presumably Sue's fine.
So what kind of car are we driving?
A van.
This is a fast van.
Probably not.
No, it's a van where the back windows are painted.
Is this like intentional? Or like this is just what you guys
It's
got?
like one of those like vans that you like get in a box
Yeah,
and like assemble it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's Japan, right? So it's got the classic snub nose. front
Yeah.
deal
So
going
I say
on.
again,
Uh-huh.
is this done like intentionally? You guys trying to blend in, or this is just
No, this
What
hunk
you
of junk
got?
does not blend.
We're just getting
all right? Cool. We're gonna make a pit stop.
okay. If you've got a better vehicle suggestion, I'm open to it.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna make a pit stop.
This is a functioning vehicle that is faster than me, my man.
Yeah, cool. So we
It was
will-
white.
So we will on our way to Sue's. We're gonna take a pit stop at like the first car dealership that like we come across
That's
that's
open.
open.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just gonna pick out something fast and give them my like fucking black card.
Yeah, you can't buy a car.
Man,
You're 16 and from America.
cool. I hand it to Proxy. He's old.
Proxy Biggums just hands you a like Bank of America black no limit credit card.
Pick out something fast.
Walker's like getting a tool bag out of the car, like he's got his pliers, and it's like, wait,
What the fuck?
Gruesome's licking the back of his hand like a cat.
wait, where? What are you doing?
We're getting something faster.
Getting us a car,
That's,
apparently.
that's what I'm doing.
Put it down.
What are you doing?
Getting us a car.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm getting us the car.
Yeah.
Proxy.
You know this leaves a paper trail, and this directly connects you to us.
I don't give a fuck. If anything, it connects it to my parents, and they're fine.
You need to get smarter friends, dude. He leaves.
I've got like the bandana on and the fucking like IRA t-shirt.
You're like, you got to get
and
smarter
fucking-
friends, man. And just as you finish that sentence, Gruesome sneezes and just like smacks his forehead against the steering wheel of the van. Fuck!
The best.
Thank you for that
The
description.
best, the best part of all
Gruesome
of
isn't
this,
his friend; it's his charge.
the best part of this,
My responsibility.
for whatever reason,
this dog dying on the side of the road.
for
I'm not
whatever
gonna let it
reason,
die.
I can't imagine in my mind. I can't imagine Gruesome as anything other than 38-year-old homeless Ian.
Yeah, literally. I just imagine.
It just makes it all so much better. Like this is a gruesome tale, but I'm just in my mind pretending this is just like shitty timeline Ian.
Literally, I just like whatever Ian's wearing, like it's Ian, but then his hair is like growing out and his beard, like he just like is.
It
living on the streets for, like,
it looks like if
couple
Ian
I
was
thought
on
we
the
established that
cover.
Gruesome couldn't grow facial hair. That he
Maybe, but
just
that's
had,
what
like,
I see in my head.
gnarly
It's just
stubble.
you.
It looks like if Ian was on the cover on the cover of that one Jethro Tull album.
I kill gators and shit lightning.
Thank you, Brennan. that was a treat. Do you steal a car or buy a car?
Fucking buy a car.
Proxy goes in to buy a car.
Okay. You pull up to an open, semi-nice dealership that manages to be open. You have to pass a good couple closed dealerships because 90% of the city of like all of Japan at this point is on lockdown. There are a couple people though that are like, no, my job's important, or I'm just not
It's like
important.
COVID.
So yeah.
Oh, dude, it won't leave a paper trail if you walk
I'm
in
post-
as
I'm
curious.
posting this in spoilers on the Discord.
There's a little bit of like,
Curious.
you walk up to it and they're like putting boards on the
The
windows.
card.
They're prepping for the criminals to come by.
The paper trail comes from the card, not her face.
It's fine. My parents probably won't even notice. And even if they do, I just tell them I wanted a car.
It's more so that when we show up in a car or leave it somewhere, they're gonna go, "Huh, whose car is this?
Yeah,
Bought with this card."
Potato, potato. If anything, they come after me. It'll be fine.
Proxy doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Prox doesn't care about you, so
Exactly.
you get yourself set up with a much nicer like sedan
Yeah.
kind of deal because you still got to fit
All of us.
ostensibly like upwards of 6-7 people in here at any given time. Plus, if you want like prisoners at any point,
That's what the trunk's for.
Probably grab like a.
yeah. But that's,
All cars come with the trunk.
that's not true.
Yes, that's not true.
What am I thinking?
Proxy could have bought something real fucking fast and real fucking nice, and it would have sat Proxy and maybe Walker.
That's fair. Whatever.
You need something with like
You probably get like not a Tahoe, a Suburban.
Yeah.
Just something
Yeah.
that's like it's got some good
Something
get up
that
and
blends
go.
a little bit, but
Yeah,
also has,
it has
a better
space.
engine than whatever Gruesome's been putting
Yeah.
together with stolen parts for the last 8 years.
Cool. There you go. Bam. New car.
Nice Suburban.
I just got that new car smell.
It's got heated seats too.
Proxy's immediately smoking a cigarette inside.
Yeah, Gruesome gets in.
Bigum's like playing with the
His fucking
electric
chest
seat.
mouth opens and just like a little bit of gore, just like, and he's like, "Oh shit, sorry."
It's like home.
Nope, now it smells like our car.
There we go.
You guys take off. As this was going on, kind of a mid-morning deal. That's when Aizawa texted you and you responded. Your phone rings. He calls like immediately after you send the "we're good" going after her phone text.
Yeah, what's up?
You have the GPS to her phone as well.
Yeah.
I have just mobilized a team. I assume that you believe that the villains are still in possession of it.
I would assume so. It's still moving. That or they've sold it to somebody, and I'm about to corner a very unfortunate tech redealer. But
I don't think they would have been able to sell it in one night.
I think I think it's unlikely. I think they're just holding on to her backpack or something.
Hopefully. I have a team put together, and we were heading that way to scout it out and possibly confront the villains, depending on the situation. I would greatly appreciate you and your team at least waiting.
We can do that.
Are you on speaker?
No.
Aw.
That's around Gruesome and Proxy.
I was gonna say proxies, whatever. Gruesome.
The dude's talking to himself 24/7, and you another like hour out of that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Have you ever seen frog dissections? Like midway when the skin's pinned back
God.
on the board,
I mean, yeah,
straight out of Hellraiser.
You'll
You
better
opened
beat
the
feet to
box.
get here, but we can wait for a little bit. Sure, that's fine.
Okay, he sends you just kind of like a quick ping and like an ETA kind of deal.
How close is that to our relative position? How long
He's
were you
a
waiting?
good ways behind you. They're moving pretty quick, but they are well behind you. It's gonna be 2-3 hour delay,
Brother.
and that's after going through the rigmarole of picking a car,
So
not
as,
negotiating a price, buying and filling out the paperwork.
so as soon as I hear you say, "Yeah, we'll wait," I can assume what's going on, and then Bigums is just going to be in your ear. He's just going to be like, "Or we don't."
Another thing that you could very easily do would be to like circle around,
Yeah,
so that
was gonna be
Aizawa's
my
coming from one
that was gonna
direction,
be
you're
my
coming
next
from the
suggestion.
next.
Was we can just
And you could even
keep
do a
it-
little scouting.
we can just keep some hang time on them, see what they've got, deal with it, come around and set up a better.
Yeah.
He
better
exhales and
We scout, and then if we see something, we deal with it. I like this guy.
Hey, ask Aizawa if there's or ask whoever you're talking to at UA if there's anything going on at 1:00.
Out of character.
Yeah, because that's when Proxy has he's scheduled as curious to go there. At 1.
Oh. Hey, does you have anything like big media event going on this afternoon?
No, but with last night's events, I'm assuming the press is going to start lining out
Okay,
very soon.
that's cool.
We got out just before first light, and we're on our way. But
I'm just getting some.
part of that's to avoid exactly that, having the media show up.
Yeah, no, I assume that's smart. I'm just getting some information. No worries. All right, we'll try and circle around, maybe catch a visual on them, see what they're dealing with. If we can get eyes and see what they've got, I'll text you and update you.
Do you have the resources to be unseen like that?
We're figuring it out.
Okay, just don't blow your cover before we get there.
So
We're
out of
fine.
character.
This isn't a game anymore, Walker. It's dangerous.
Are you punking me right now?
Are you trying to teach me right now?
You have had a history of going completely off the handle and getting yourself in way more danger than you should be. And I understand that you're now functionally immortal. But the people around you aren't. And it was an intense fight when you killed 9, but this is not that. Heroes haven't died in Fat Gum, excluding Fat Gum. There hasn't been like
That's
a
true.
hero death in like
That's
a
true.
decade
That's
in
true.
canon kind of deal. Like it was common pre All Might, but like not now. And now they're down the whole
Like
squad
10.
with one retirement, almost half of the top 10. Principal Nezu, an untold swarm of C-class heroes and civilians.
You know when you read out the numbers like that,
Yeah.
Okay.
And like
As
yeah,
you look over and see Bigums with his head out the window.
and like yeah,
Seen
last
Hereditary?
campaign was wild, but
I was
you
thinking more Ace
lost.
Ventura. Windshield's not cracked, but I'm like,
Oh, you lost triage as well. But you're talking, your whole first year here in Japan, in totality, like 3 hero deaths.
Kinda
And
crazy.
that was like 1 or 2 at the major fight at the end. That was the wildest thing that Japan's ever seen, basically.
All right, we'll be careful. Hey, are you at UA still?
No, we left almost 3 hours ago at this point.
You didn't happen to bring one of my uniforms, did you?
I have for both you and Bigums.
Ask him about mine.
Ask me about my win.
Sometimes you're trying to become my favorite hero. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
See you soon.
That will also be handy because my shit helps me do my job better. All right, so we're
Mine helps me tie people up.
You do get a text from him afterwards, and it's like, share your location and I'll send a runner. You know.
Okay, fuck yeah.
At 1 o'clock, I have to be at UA.
You probably need to bounce then.
Do I? I don't know,
Yeah.
what time is it?
Yeah. Realistically, you wouldn't be able to go all the way over to here and then all the way back
Okay.
unless you were able to catch some kind of
Bullet
vastly
train.
altered transportation.
No.
You could take the
He's
bullet
not
train,
Ito.
but it's not. It'd be cutting it close.
Yeah. No, it's good. He'll leave.
Okay. You
Oh, dude,
get out.
Take the van back.
You buy
have
the
two
nice
cars
van
now.
and you take Gruesome's and
The
Gruesome
no, I
wants to
could have
go with
the.
you.
I had the old van.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
With
got the
the
news
recording,
van.
yeah.
So you guys
So
probably
let's go
just
back to
ditched
there.
Gruesome's. Gruesome wants to go with you.
I need someone to hold the camera.
That's
Split
He, like-
the
he, like,
party.
really-
Split the party.
He really nervously like looks at you too, like in secession when you say that. It's
Gruesome, let's go.
yeah, fine.
like, me.
Give him a fist bump.
He gives you a fist bump and he's like,
You good?
and then he goes.
Proxy knows that Gruesome sometimes needs that little bit of like.
Needs to be chosen.
Yeah, he needs to be chosen first in dodgeball every once in a while.
You two head out.
He's kind of fucking utilitarian though. With the demons are kind of handy.
Dude, between the two of them, honestly, they're a really solid team for whatever you fucking need.
Do you want some of me?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You want a piece of me?
For the sake of not blowing our cover, I think we're good.
Just like in the
What?
trunk, maybe a pair. Keep me with you.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll tell you right now. Bigum stands out like a sore thumb in Japan,
I
dude. there's not a whole lot of blending in with this dude.
I'm thinking about this here. Let's think about this. We are the worst two people to try and scout this.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one's gonna know.
What kind of
We got tinted windows. It's
Well, I was
fine.
gonna say, what kind of tint did this van have?
As much as you want.
Yeah.
With that card.
Okay, let's get something blacked out.
I walk in and I tell them this is what I want, and it just that's how it works. That's how money works.
They're like, American.
Let's get something blacked out so that way we're at least kind of covered. Because if we're sending the American and the Englishman to further into Japantown,
Yeah.
Not just that, but like some of the greatest caricatures of Englishmen and American.
like the white dudes.
You're not
playing-
even like that American that could like go to Germany ostensibly and blend in, you know?
No,
You ever seen that
not
movie, like,
Bigums.
You walk down the street and everybody everywhere knows.
Remember that buddy cop movie, White Chicks?
Oh,
Masterpiece of 21st century cinema.
absolutely.
Yeah, you could fill up like your other 4 seats with demons.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Gruesome like goes into the back of the van. His chest mouth rips open, spilling gore and stank everywhere.
The Suburban.
Summons 4 demons for you guys. And you two get in and drive off on your merry way. Neither of you have a driver's license. Walker,
At least knows how to
You-
drive on the wrong side of the
you
road.
straight up probably don't know how to drive.
I figured. I like.
Please tell me that Bigums gets to drive. Bigums knows how to drive.
Bigums,
You can drive.
Do you
if
know how to
like
drive on
it.
this
but-
side of the road?
It's simple.
Well,
You
Bigums does.
just-
Bigums from America.
Yeah, but Japan goes on the other side of the road, don't they?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
they don't?
perfect.
I thought it was
It ain't
the
not
other
even,
road.
it ain't even
It's-
nothing but a thing.
It's exclusively, it's Great Britain and it's like
I thought it was most of
it's
Europe
like
and
Portugal or
Asia.
something.
Oh,
No.
never mind.
Sick. Yeah, no, we fucking. I know how to
It's
drive.
Great Britain and straight up like one other country.
Oh, it's like the.
I will
Mexican stuff.
say, I get behind the driver's seat. I will say, I drive a motorcycle better as I floor it.
This is why he wanted a faster car.
Don't draw too
Bigums
much attention to
Bigums
ourselves.
has a driver's license in the sense that he illegally rode dirt bikes around his town.
Hey, no, I have at least a learner's permit.
That's not true.
from the U.S.
No, because you're like at best freshly 17.
You get your
I got
learner's
my permit when I
you
was
get your,
16.
You've been here for like 9 months.
you get your learner's
Shit, all right,
permit.
whatever. Nah,
You
fair
have,
enough.
You have done some driving before, I am sure. Your private chauffeur has taken you and shown you. You've had your private tutorage, but no,
It's more
you
so,
know what?
It's more so. It's
I
more
believe
so.
you get your learner's
It's
permit at
more
15
so.
and
It's
a
more
half.
so of the fact that like I wanted to drive and he couldn't really stop me.
Yeah, so I'm not counting that as driving experience, but your parents would have 100% tried to have you dress up for a day, at least every now and again, sit down in the car with the chauffeur and have him teach you how to drive. I need you to roll for whether or not you were able to contain yourself long enough to retain any knowledge at all.
I got this. Well, what you want? You want a ride check?
No, I need like a will save.
Oh, will save. That hurts.
Because it's not your ability to learn. You are a smart man with the ability to learn. It's your attention span and whether or not your child self cared.
So wisdom save 11 plus 5
Yikes.
puts me at 16.
You know the stop, the go, red light, green light.
I know how to use the blinkers.
Probably not.
That's fine.
You found the windshield wiper.
In case it rains.
If you want to spend like 30 minutes playing around with it, you can learn.
Nah, we gotta go.
You asked
but-
me at some point, and I'm like, I don't know. Gruesome or Proxa usually drives.
Nah, we'll be
It's
fine.
a baby.
See, he gets it. Brendan
Yeah.
gets it.
Give me a ride check. You are severely penalized as it is your first honest attempt.
All right. That's not great. 8, but I do have a ridiculous addition to ride. So that's 8 plus 14 puts me at
14 ride.
dude, he rides the gators. I literally built
Okay.
this so that like I could mount an individual while I'm trying to restrain them, and I had a good ride check.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I was like, that's a choice.
No phrasing. I know what I said.
Said what I meant, and I meant what I said.
Okay, so 8 plus 14 puts me at a 22, right?
Minus
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you are lucky that, 80-90% of the city is locked down and that there's already like damaged vehicles all over.
The cops are probably busy doing other things anyways.
But the fucking MSRP on that car, you know how like when you drive it off the lot it loses 80% of its value? And then the first side swipe, and then the second side swipe, and then the first curb hit, and then the second, and then the third, and then you're not steering correctly or particularly well.
He's having too much fun.
You're
It's
driving
cute.
on the wrong side of the road on semi-regular intervals.
He's got
You're
the radio
coming-
blasting.
You're coming up on like random debris every now and then where it's just like, a stop sign fell over and that's the only thing in the street, and you're just carelessly, you're just like, oh,
I can make it.
I go forward.
I'm
Yeah.
in an SUV. It's fine.
And it's just, it obviously bounces up and hits like the undercarriage.
Hey, man, be like careful.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh my god. Whoo. But yeah, you're like a basic Florida driver.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
You guys get within area. You get where you want to kind of park, set up. There's some weird fluid on like the ground
Yeah.
when you get out from the truck, and it's like trailing behind. It's like black and gooey. Weird. You give Aizawa your location?
Mhm.
Yeah, he just sends back like cool gears on the way.
I think we're leaking the blinker fluid.
No, you idiot, that's from the headlights. One of Gruesome's zombies in the back is just like blurp. They just
He
gurgle.
gets it. This guy gets it.
So we're just waiting for the gear up here at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
it's-
mean, ain't nothing gonna stop us from taking a peek.
I'd assume you stopped maybe like 2 blocks away or something
Yeah.
like that. Little suburban neighborhood, parked real quick.
We got to be real careful.
How careful.
I assume that you leave the meat monsters behind for this one. That's like an emergency cover our
Who's in the
retreat
back?
kind of deal.
Anything.
Yeah, it looks like
What
they're
was that again?
conversating with each other, but it's objectively
No, no,
nonsense that they're garbling. They are vaguely humanoid.
You have
They're
one
like little
fist bump.
homunculi.
Squishy
Yeah.
fist bump.
Your fist gets like stuck to it for a second.
I go.
Yeah, it takes like a little more than you were expecting. It's like,
Gross.
you just
Yeah, let's roll. Quietly, slowly, not drawing attention-y.
as you guys like leave the vehicle, all the meat monsters just like stop for a minute, turn towards you, and they salute, and then they just go back to their gurgling.
King and country gents.
When did it be Queen and Country? When was this?
2074. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's in the
Yeah,
future.
this is
Oh,
this is the
okay,
future. I think like softly, it's supposed to be like 70 to 100 years in the future from
I don't know.
like today.
Is there a king or queen? in Parliament right
Brendan
now?
calling you out.
You think the men will ever give it up now that they
It could be both. They could be meat monsters, demons, zombies. They could be whatever your imagination dreams them up to be.
They're homunculi.
Yeah, we
Please.
have no official artwork of them, so who knows what they really look like besides whoever draws them first, I fucking guess.
Hey,
Because some of them
Walker.
have been just like humanoid shaped, some of them have been like objective horrors and eldritch beings.
Hey, Walker.
But
How much you weigh?
Like
I have a personal question.
210, 220. Kind of a big boy.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Walker, and I'm gonna like blip us to the top of a building.
yeah, he fucking waiting cradles
I
you.
think about Ito for a second. I'm like, oh.
This one feels different, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, am I gonna yak?
Depends on what you roll. I can't tell you right now.
Oh, I'm 20, 26.
Yeah, you feel that though.
No, 28. Sorry.
It's a weird, like your ears slosh.
So like as we get to the top, I
Equilibrium
have
just
him
fucked.
facing away from me because I fully expect him to yak.
Yeah,
That's what people normally do.
you got just the head cradled.
yeah, just like aiming him away from me.
It's like the baby style. You're reaching around and cupping his face. Like this.
Imagine there's
You're
like
patting
one,
his back
one like good
actively.
there, buddy. First one's always rough. All right, let's go.
right.
As like Bigums just starts like he's aware that Walker's an athletic individual, so yeah, he just like leaves Walker and just starts like blipping to where we need to be.
It does not take you long. Walker, you're on the roof of a building. This is not like super inner city or whatever. This is much more suburban. This is what I'm saying is in between buildings, it's not 5-10 feet with like story differences.
So I need
It's-
him to blip with me.
but he's gone.
So like I'll go like 3 buildings down and then turn around with a smile on my face, expecting to see Walker right behind me because I'm used to having him as his like ODM shit, and I'm like, so I'll sit here and I'll be like, and then I'll blip back. Ready? Bloop, 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 bloop.
New con save. It's a higher DC with multiple
Oh yeah, we moving
rapid-paced
fast.
blips. Yeah.
24.
Yeah. You lose it.
That's fine. He's angled away from me. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like the first 2 or 3. It's like just getting progressive. Like, and it was like blip, vomit, blip.
Yeah,
Like-
there's like a splash on the building behind you.
I just see it starting, and I'm just like, I'm just using him as a portable barf gun as I'm just zipping across.
That's dumb.
That's big.
You guys are up on the roof across the way. It looks like not quite a gas station, but a strip mall. Like a little chain of convenience stores is kind of the zone that you're looking at. It's across a more major street from the little residential area that you shacked up at.
As we get there, I'll be like
You're-
holding Walker over the side of the building, just there, buddy.
Yeah. You're laying on this roof. Walker just kind of
Now we wait.
perception rolls.
Oh, I'm not very good at this. We're not doing friendship in this one, right? That's right. Ooh. What'd you roll, buddy?
21?
Okay.
21.
21's better than mine.
21's better. Okay.
21's better than mine.
Yeah, as you're kind of just like you're wiping the tears from your eyes.
I don't say fucking shit with that.
You got to pull out your
natural-
hanky and get a little out of your
that
hair.
natural fatural too.
Walker holds his hair long enough that it could get in the way of vomiting, right?
We were moving fast enough. It was billowing
You
back.
can get splattered.
Yeah.
When I teleport, it keeps the momentum. So like it's billowing.
I thought you had like the bangs,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and you
yeah, yeah.
coiffed them kind of
Yeah.
deal. And so if you're leaning forward,
It's been a minute since I've got a haircut. Too,
Yeah.
probably.
yeah. So you gotta get a little vomit out of the bangs.
Oh, and he
They're
does
just
the dye, so they're going like the
splash.
you know when the dye like wears out and it's like
Yeah.
that weird like scraggly color.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a haircut.
Yeah, that faded nasty bullshit.
I need a haircut.
God, you've let yourself go.
it's been rough.
in
It's
the-
been
in
What
rough.
would
this
Ito
moment-
say?
In this moment, you're like cleaning off this little bit of barf from your hair, and you look down, and you're like, oh God, and like you got like a little belly going, and you were used to having like those washboard abs your whole life, and you're just like, oh, what's happening to me?
Bigums is here for character development.
Oh no, I'm Fat Thor.
Bigums, you look on.
I'm doing like the hand
You
binocular
got
eyes.
the hand binoculars going.
Those walkers like having a little mini existential cry, like a fucking crisis in the puddle.
As you're looking on, it's pretty obvious that like all of the businesses here are closed. All the lights are off. A couple have boards up on the windows and shit. One building though, one of the lots right in the middle, normal glass pane doors, and you catch someone moving inside.
I zoom in the binoculars.
No, you don't.
I try though.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I love how Angel's like, nope.
I'm just using the hand binocular.
It's not your quirk. That's May's quirk, and she's dead.
Her pronouns are also past tense. She's wasn't.
You see-
Thor and Deadpool vibes right now. I mean, that's a pretty damn accurate.
This is kind of Deadpool vibes.
It's the Deadpool montage at the beginning of 2, right, where he loses Vanessa and he's trying to kill and he's killing himself over and over again to see her for that brief second. He's just eating garbage.
I can't die, so what's the point of living?
yeah.
Are you there, God? No, you're not.
I exist outside of God's
I'll,
consequence and therefore his love.
I'll go over and I'll point out to Walker that like I see people moving.
What?
You're still on that? No, you don't understand. I was using my hands as binoculars. I don't have binoculars. That was
Did you
the
just
joke.
steal his mime binoculars?
Walker's so disoriented from the teleporting that like he grabs my fake
He
binoculars.
legit tries to grab your binoculars.
Walker's just like, thank God Proxy isn't here. He'd kick my ass.
He's gonna like lean on, like.
Realizes what he's doing. He's like, God fucking damn it.
Kind of looks at this point like, okay, what am I looking at?
Yeah, closed businesses, many of them boarded off. One in the middle, still with the glass doors and everything. You don't catch anything until you do. The door opens and a man walks out. You got like a knowledge nobility
I actually do, yeah.
or something like that to recognize.
I probably would by this point.
You might.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
you can
correct,
roll.
As
I would
like,
accept other things. It's just kind of the first thing that comes to my mind.
as like as a government agent.
Yeah.
I'd probably have like a brief down of.
You
like,
should, and you've been here almost 2 years.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
A year and a half or whatever,
Like,
a little
overall.
more.
So 15 plus 10 puts me at 25.
25.
Better than mine.
It's Hawks.
Oh, I would recognize
Number 2
I
pro
would
hero.
recognize
Yeah,
Hawks.
Kite wouldn't, but you do.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, he steps out. You see there's like 2 other guys that you just catch a quick glimpse of. Don't recognize them at all. He gives them a little like wave nod, unfurls his wings, and jets into the air.
So you gonna explain that to me? Because that's like one of your guys.
That's right. Hawks is the number 1 hero right now because I killed Endeavor.
Because that's
All
like
Might's
one of your
retired.
guys is like
Thanks.
big deals, right?
That's the number one hero.
And he's hanging out with the
Here.
bad guys, right?
Well, I know Walker knows this. He does undercover shit like that. Doesn't mean anything.
Before he hit the top 10, that was his
That
bread
was
and butter and training.
Because he worked with the Hero Public Safety Commission.
Yes.
Because he was a similar case to Walker.
Yeah.
So I'm actually familiar.
It
with
was
Hawks.
ostensibly you were softly like the next
Hawks. Yeah. So
Now,
that's
did the Public Hero Safety Commission have like a fucking dozen of you that they all just kept separate from each other?
yeah,
Probably.
probably.
But you were in the same program basically.
So
Is Hawks is the other man?
so he's not a bad guy.
No.
Got it. But there are bad guys there.
Yes.
And what are we doing over here?
Shh.
We're waiting.
It just as the door closes and Hawks is like still in view in the sky.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
We're waiting for Eraserhead.
But then they're gonna get here, and then they're gonna take all the fun.
Depends on
And
who he brings.
and hear me out. Besides knowing that there's just a building that has some folks walking around, if we're supposed to be doing the scouting stuff, shouldn't we get at least a closer look?
We're also not equipped to handle. Well, actually, never mind. I wouldn't know that.
I think we should get a closer look.
If you can do it without, I can't get closer because I've got no way of not blowing my cover. I've got.
And my chunks again.
I'm just gonna be dry heaving at this point.
If you really think you can get a closer look without blowing any of your cover, and I mean any of your cover, you cannot be seen.
Look at me. I'm the picture of stealth as I blip across the street to the top of the roof.
You just land on the top of the roof the normal way.
Yeah, I'll teleport
you,
over.
You
yeah.
flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much attention does Bigums pay to the mission? I guess I need some clarification on Bigums' character. Are you going to go through this entire campaign happy-go-lucky, no matter whose brains get splattered,
Well, I mean, none of it's my friends.
absolutely having a grand time and just doing what Bigums do?
So
Or are you here? Did you accept coming to UA to get away from your parents and just party and have a good time? Or did you accept coming to UA because this hero thing might just be the fucking bomb and this is the place to do it and you should pay a little bit of attention?
he does pay a little bit of attention, but like
Okay.
he's still Bigums.
Because I know Bigums ain't dumb.
Yeah.
He's just wild.
Yeah. So if his friends are in danger, he's gonna like he cares a lot more when like there's other people that he has to look out for, which is one of the main reasons why he came to UA, was because he does want to help people, but the way that he helps people is by beating up the bad guys. And if a bad guy is beating up on an innocent person or somebody that can't defend himself, Bigums has a particular problem with that.
You came,
So-
so you came for not only just the training and the opportunity and the fun, but because you want to be effective in this like active rescue combat hero
Oh, yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Perfect. I need a perception roll as you land on the roof.
Because he's always on the lookout for bad guys.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear.
Then that one?
Just Bigums don't got no re-rolls or nothing. Yes, in that one.
No. Not right now.
No.
Yeah, you thud down on the roof.
Ooh.
Everything's good.
Rough first roll for this.
You're
Bigum's not
fucking-
looking good.
You're going, you know. You're cruising.
All right.
What do you do now that you're on the roof of this store complex?
Well, Bigums has seen a lot of movies, and a lot of these movies have like air ducts, and he's gonna try to get into the
Remember,
air duct.
at MHA, not Mad. That's for Mad King.
Oh, dude, no.
We're slightly different here.
Thank you, Brennan. He knows.
But remember, at Mad for Mad King on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Mad King on Wednesdays, hopefully, possibly.
Possibly.
Theoretically.
God, it's been so long.
It's been a while. We do have a hot session coming up when we do finally get to play again.
Hoping so.
Um,
Depends on how you guys take everything.
yeah, so yeah, he'll look for like again, he's seen Die Hard. He knows that there's air vents. So he's gonna try to look for
You're gonna fucking come the air vent.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not with that much sound, but like the air vent idea, yeah. We're gonna see what's going on.
There's absolutely basically exactly the air ducts that you're thinking about.
Perfect.
Yeah, you see, Walker, you're a professional at this point. You've killed him. You've killed multiple men. You've served justice in many instances where pros were simply inept. Perception roll. New perception from you as you watch Bigums go about this.
Effortlessly and super stealthily land on top of this roof.
26.
Yeah, first thing that you note is Bigums, when he
Do I
teleports.
just watch it all fall apart?
Oh, 100%. When Bigums teleports across, you've noticed that he's had this habit, and Snipe especially has like called him out on this multiple times in trainings. He has this tendency of like not blipping 6 inches from the surface he's landing on, but like 3-4 feet, and then just kind of gliding down and hitting the ground
I
like
to
a
keep
cool
the
guy.
momentum. I like to keep the momentum.
Yeah, and it keeps the momentum. If you need like an adjustment blip, it makes a lot of sense. But Snipe has called out the loudness of your landings multiple times,
I'm a heavy boy.
and this is absolutely that. He blips, and it's he's 5 feet off the roof. Thud, roll, gets up, running across the roof. Thud, 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 thud. He finds this air vent and grabs a hold of the metal sheeting and just,
Okay, hold on. Give me a little bit of credit here.
You have a screwdriver,
Well, shit, you're right.
and the air ducts
You don't
are
even have
tight.
fucking
If
duct
you're gonna
tape.
teleport into the air ducts, you're gonna need a very serious roll to not injure yourself while doing that.
Yeah. See, the plan was to, because like Bigums can teleport where he like can't see as long as he like knows like the general distance.
Yeah,
So what my plan was to like, I guess, I didn't really think about it, but pull the grate off and
Yeah.
then like look down and be like, yeah, it's about like 20 feet down, and then it goes that way. And then like, because my teleportation like carries the momentum, I was just gonna like lay flat in like the direction that like I would be in the vent, and then just like flip down to where I'm like laying down in the vent without like carrying any momentum, therefore not making any big ass thud.
yeah.
I did have that thought.
So you see him run up and just look down, and it dawns
Okay.
upon you before it dawns upon Bigums as you nat 1.
That perception was rough.
Air ducts are not very person sized.
No.
And John McClane, hero and tough guy though he may be, was like 150, 170 pounds.
I might have botched it.
Bigums is like
230,
230
6'2".
and broad.
He's a big boy. No. This is where the fun happens.
And he lays down on the ground,
I like look over to you,
looks
and give
over,
you a
gives a
thumbs up.
thumbs up. He might be like listening to the ceiling.
The morning shift, it was uneventful.
Brennan has tipped $5. Too little, too late. But here's a reroll for Bigums.
Oh my god, this is like, this is Marquise's, like, as a player, this is my first reroll ever.
Really?
I'm so excited.
No, that's not true. The Thankmas, you got a reroll.
Well, that was
The
my
Thankmas special.
Yeah, we got a lot of rerolls for that, but that's all
Yeah.
my hero stuff. I'm talking about Mad King. That's where I'm mostly known from.
Fair.
I have the magic.
Nobody knows you
penny.
from Mad King because nobody knows Mad King. I'm sorry, buddy.
PJ Boy and Brennan do.
PJ Boy and Brennan.
They
Bless
watch.
them.
Those who truly matter know.
Ah, I have the
All
magical
right,
penny.
well, let's get on to the consequences of your actions, shall we?
Yeah, this one finna be rough.
Yeah, Walker, just as you're like laying down watching this, your phone buzzes. It's Ida with a "I'm here, where you at?"
Cool. I'm gonna go meet Ida.
You
You're
are?
a casualty now, bud.
Yeah, that's fair.
The party splits yet again. Yeah, Ida's just like, near your van looking at his phone. That was where the GPS tag was, and he's just kind of like, look, and he sees you.
PJ boy, that is
Friend!
100% true. That is 100% true. In
Oh,
in
yeah.
Mad King, he's bailed me out a couple of times.
Oh, yeah, with a standard reroll.
Yeah,
it hasn't
yeah,
just been
yeah.
hero points. I guess you are right.
Yeah. My apologies. It's been a long campaign, dog.
Mad King relies so heavily on the like very few hero points that you get later and then save for like real emergencies.
Dude, but fucking Uzo's constantly having to use them to keep people from dying.
And you're the only one with a hero point right now, right? You got
I
one
believe
from
so, yeah.
Killing Curious.
There's a villain
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Villain point.
Yep.
Because we started at 0, new campaign.
Mhm.
New rule, new campaign. Starts
New
at
phone, new
0.
disc.
Yeah. Hero points are earned or paid for by our glorious chat.
Proxy has 2 villain points.
2.
Did you
So
take
PJ
2?
boy is saying.
Oh, that's right.
It was
$40.
$40.
Yes,
I just
I-
couldn't
so I
remember if you
took-
would use something in the moment.
Yeah, I took 2 villain points.
Yeah.
That's
2
right.
out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
I need a serious quirk check, which is D20 level and your quirk related stat. I think it was Constitution for you.
No, it was my wisdom.
Wisdom. That's right.
Because I'm like tracking where I'm blipping to.
Wise but insane.
Yeah, he has really high wisdom. I have a 13 in intelligence, dog.
Perfect.
Woo!
A 13 and a propensity to roll nat ones when it matters.
Dude, right? All right, so we got 18 plus level, so that's 9, 27 plus wisdom plus 5 puts me at 32.
Good. You do not take damage, but as you teleport, you feel the feeling of like,
I'm inside something right now.
I'm inside something, this is wrong, and I am getting shunted out. Your
Okay.
quirk forces you to the next safe zone.
Uh-huh.
If you hold yourself together enough, you don't take damage. But if you don't, you do take damage, and it hurts a lot.
yeah.
It hurts regardless.
Yeah, it's
but
not fun.
Hit point wise, a little different. You blip. You're in a dark room, facing the ceiling, and then you fall.
And I'm free.
Yeah. You,
Can I give a dex to try to like land?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Is that a reflex or? just
Sure, I do a
dex?
reflex saving throw.
All right, 11 plus 16 puts me at 27.
27 is good. You take 2 points of damage. It's a little rough of a landing, but you're able to kind of twist yourself around in the air. And you roll just about right. You avoid this front desk of this store
Like stub
that
my
you
toe
were
on it.
half over. Yeah, and you just kind of like clunk clunk and roll off the ground. Ouch. Did you go directly to the store that you saw Hawks come out of, or were
Yes.
you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would be no other spot that Bigums would want to
just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I have to. This is where like metagame. I know that this is so bad, but like player wise, this is just Bigum.
This is what it is. Yeah. You hear 2 guys go like, "Oh shit," and like turn to look at you as they were standing near the front of the store. Let's push them back just a little bit here. So you got kind of the front facade of the store here. It goes in, you find yourself here. There's a reception desk, chair, and then there's kind of one of those faux walls that goes across, and then there's a doorway that's open on both sides there.
So
You are prone on the ground. They both jump and turn to you. Everybody roll initiative, except for Proxy.
1 second.
It's okay.
Well, I'm over with.
I'm gonna.
I was over on the deck.
Well, yeah, I guess this probably might wrap up relatively soon, but also, I want you in initiative, and we'll just kind of turn by turn it as you're putting on your gear.
I'm
fuck
going to pray for the nat 20.
Nat 19.
Totals 2.
26.
Nice.
Before initiative starts, I'm gonna pray for the nat 20 to roll a bluff check as I'm laying flat on the ground to be like, This isn't the bathroom.
It'd be such a waste of a nat 20. Is that another nat 1? Wow, buddy. You thud down, you like laying on your back, you look over at them, and you're like, this, and something hits your face, and like these nasty tasting crumblies get in your mouth, and you immediately start like coughing and hacking. Initiative.
It was worth the
Is that
shot.
ceiling panel, the asbestos ceiling panel
Blech.
comes apart and falls on you?
You gotta be fucking kidding
Is
me.
that another one?
No way.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
It is?
Fucking kidding me.
I was like, no fucking way you got 3 nat ones.
The duality of the dice.
They give it and they take it
The
away.
nat 20 is going to save you from having that penalty round that I was going to give you for that stupid ass excuse for a bluff check.
Okay, so it's a nat 20.
No, Brendan, he did still have that reroll.
Well, yeah, I did have the reroll, but I would need a nat 20 to like make that bluff work. So I'm gonna save the nat 20 I'm gonna save the reroll for the fact that I'm most likely about to like 1v5 right now.
What was the total?
In total, it'll be a 24. Oh fuck!
Oh, shit.
Oh god, that is too fucking funny.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck. And
No, don't smite Biggums.
NPCs.
He's so cool. This isn't his best performance.
You did it yourself, dog. I told you to wait.
Walker, you're currently
Actually, you
belting up.
said that if you think you can be stealthy, go for it.
Yeah, after saying,
That was your
after
mistake.
saying wait like 8 times.
You said if you think you can do it and not blow our cover, go for it. You gave me the green light.
Yeah,
Walker told
after
Biggums.
saying yeah, homeboy, don't like 9
Walker
times.
Walker took Biggums off the leash. All right.
That's all you need
Well,
to count
Walker,
as
well, I
permission.
said to
Yeah.
wait, Biggums. He basically shoved me out the door and told me to do it.
There's a gun to my head.
Yeah.
Walker, you're putting on your belt, your latex. I assume you're gonna skip for this one, as you guys are like soon on it, and it doesn't really affect too terribly much. Ida's sitting there, and he is just like spewing to you. It's all word nonsense, and just updates on every individual student and what was going on, and like the ramifications on all of society from last night's events. And do you smell like vomit? And
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
but in that word soup, he does mention that Aizawa and the others are very near. They're going to be just about ready to go, and that Aizawa has also reached out. There is a small group of pro heroes in the area that he has on backup right now.
In my defense, he did say like 2 or 3 hours.
Well, that was back at the car dealership. They were just they were behind you. You set up.
I thought we were gonna be waiting a lot longer. That's all me.
It's all
Here we
good.
are.
Biggers is impatient.
Oh yeah, we're vibing. Everything's fine.
Man, you just earned yourself a fucking smite.
No. Listen. He'll redeem himself. give me
you
a
made your
chance.
bed, homeboy.
Give me a chance.
I like it when chat's on my side.
Biggums
It's
is
rare
so
as
good
a
in
DM.
combat. This is what he's built for.
Meta, you knows that Sue's probably in here too.
Yeah, I know.
As that is happening, the enemies actually, because your surprise round was canceled out by your dumbass round, the enemies get first turn, and the 2 guys up front are like, "Oh shit, heroes!" And one of them takes his turn. He
I'm in
pulls out.
normal people clothes.
Yeah, but you broke in from the ceiling.
That's fair.
That is so true, Brennan. And a little side note for chat, and for me as DM to appreciate chat here. I got the idea for chat supporting actively the D&D campaign and being able to influence stuff from a campaign called Barky's Brigade that was streamed years ago. One of the only D&D campaigns that I ever like sat and watched on Twitch. I'm not a stream watching individual, generally speaking, but they did that, and I had gotten that idea off from them. And I, PJ Boy, was the you. I was the guy who was donating to the DM, but they were very successful, couple hundred concurrent views at any given time, kind of deal. And so they were getting a lot of help a lot of times, and it was all to the players. And it was more ridiculous than what we talk about My Hero being with that system, where it was just this like, oh, nothing bad ever is going to happen to me because I've got 5 hero points and 18 rerolls every session kind of thing. That's literally what they were at. And they got so fucking upset when I would come in and donate to the DM to like fuck them over, that like my name was one of the only ones that they ever really like latched onto. So much so that Amy Vorpal, who is very big in the D&D community, she was the head of that campaign. She was the main character or whatever. Went on to do a big charity event with like God, who was she playing with? Patrick Rothfuss from Acquisitions Incorporated, and a couple other big guys. Chris Perkins was DMing, which is my favorite DM of all time from Acquisitions.
He's fantastic,
Inc.
yeah.
God, he's amazing. And they were doing it for a big charity event, and one of the things was that they took that you can influence the game by donating to the charity deal over. And so I donated for something bad to happen to the party, as I do, and you could see like the PTSD on her face as my name was read out, and that was
Felt good.
that was
Oh, I love it.
So thank you. I see where you're coming from, and I see it. And what I mean when I say that is through other media that I have watched that do similar things to what we've done, to what I've just straight ripped from a lot of other things. It's nice to see the DM get some love because they never do.
Stories die without conflict too. So like having a harder encounter for us is way more stimulating than like if we had 15 million hero points and just like steamroll everything.
Which is why more people should watch Mad King. It's a struggle over there.
Anyway,
back to it.
It is the villain's turn. One of them takes his turn. He pulls out a phone, hits a button, and you hear just like his buddy right next to him, his phone immediately starts going off with kind of a specific alarm.
I'm just laying there.
He sets it in the group chat. The other guy straight up pulls out a gun and
That's not fair.
Points it straight at your gut and pulls the trigger.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll teleport behind him.
Yeah, you're gonna use a blip.
Yeah. As I'm laying on the ground, I see
you're
him pull out a
wiping
gun.
ceiling tile out of your eyes,
I'm
and you're like, "Gah!"
and I look up and I'm like, that's not fair. And then I'm behind him.
Yeah, you take one of your turn blips. Walker, you are just clipping your belt together, and you hear a gunshot. Ida like hits the deck.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of dropped the ball on this one.
All right, I gotta go save the Yankee.
Biggums is in there.
Well, I told him to wait.
What are we doing? Putting our costumes on, and Ida
gets it.
We must apprehend the villains, Walker.
Clicking my belt on fucking.
All right, so
you're skipping behind, pulling your pants up.
Taking my fucking time. I'll get
okay,
there.
so I do want to take just a slight moment, just out of character, to apologize to both Wyatt and Adriana. So in Mad King, I have to be the voice of reason, and I have to think everything through because that's the only way that things even remotely kind of work out. Uzul is such a serious character that I'm having a fantastic time playing this just absolute low-key fucking moron. So I do want to say that
Low-key.
I apologize. I apologize for the shenanigans that Biggums gets you guys into.
You're having fun? Proxy's just like an old dude, and he's not even that old. He's like in his 30s, but he's just
Yeah,
like...
it's like you're sub 40 still.
Yeah, no, he's not old, but he feels old around you guys. And he's
Well, I
just
mean,
like,
yeah.
He's like, you're fucking amateurs. Like,
Oh, man. Yeah, so...
They're on the big heroics, and you're on the big job.
yeah,
you
and
know?
he's like, why are you guys trying to overthrow the government? Just steal fucking cars like a normal kid.
Just steal cars like a normal kid.
why would I steal cars when I could just buy them?
And fuck you in particular. No.
I'm about to say this hasn't come out yet, but like Bigum's is beyond filthy rich.
Proxy just has like the credit card numbers stamped into
Oh,
his
he just didn't give the
forearm.
card back. He assumed that he didn't ask. He was like,
Pocketed
cool.
it.
Yeah, that's right.
You got 3 more.
Yeah. And if my parents ask like, "Hey, what's going on with that one?" I could just be like, "Sorry, I lost that one. Just cancel it."
You know, he's like in the Walmart family.
Oh fuck. All right, yeah. So dude took a shot at me.
Yeah, dude took a shot at you. It is your turn.
Cool.
You hear scuffling somewhere back here in the store.
So he shot a gun. So Bigums could assume that like, Walker probably heard that. I'll deal with these guys first. Yeah, I'm just gonna start just beating ass.
Yeah, you start swinging.
Yeah.
He's not a very tough looking dude.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a shame I don't have my tape. My tape makes things so much easier.
I told you to wait.
You said if I thought I could be stealthy, and Bigum
I
thought he
told
was
you to-
very stealthy.
Don't you put this back on me. I told you to wait.
First attack is gonna be 12. Or hold on. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
15 points of damage
15 points of damage.
on the first one. And the second one is 26 again for less damage. 7, 8. 13 points of damage.
13.
And then wait. 16 points of damage. Fucking what is it? The jabbing style or whatever.
Yeah, jabbing style.
Yes, that's another.
16.
Yeah, and then third hit. Is 18? 18 in a dream?
18
in a
hits.
dream.
18 in a dream hits. For 3 15 20 points of damage on the second hit. Is this dude still breathing?
After another 20, no.
Cool.
Now he goes down. Sack of potatoes.
Cool. And now the
Unconscious.
second guy's finna get it.
Sorry, I'm trying to ban a fucking bot in my clicker. Is
Oh
not-
shit! Hold on, now I
is
got
not
you.
big clicking. Okay, you got it.
I was rolling dice.
You're gonna blip to the second guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna blip to the second guy. If this will fucking work, why are you not working? It's not letting me do anything with it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
look at
figure it out later. It's not the most egregious thing in the world.
Oh, okay. So I have improved crit. That was a 19.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll anything to confirm? I've never had improved crit before.
No.
Okay,
Improved
cool.
critical just goes.
Now. $14, 19 times 2 puts me at 38.
38. Yeah, you give that guy a huge sock to the back of the head.
There we go.
He loses consciousness,
Sweet.
which is perfect because just as he is collapsing, I'm gonna release my held turn.
Oh no.
Bigum's AC.
Shit. Without my hero costume.
Ooh.
24, I think.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit.
Ooh.
Twitch updated and it did
15.
weird stuff.
Classic.
Which is just how that deleting and banning thing works.
Bigum's, just as you're like smiling as you're watching this guy like collapse to the ground, something connects with your chest and then you feel glass breaking on your back, and then you feel asphalt
Oh.
and like sliding. You take 23 points of damage as you get just smashed outside of the store. There is this big furry man beast like striding atop of you now, and he is reeling back for a punch.
Help.
Help. Just at that time, you hear the classic as Ida does. He comes running in from that direction. He's going to run in and he's going to give a massive kick. He's got some speed built up from the turn. And he's going to kick this beastie guy in the face, which does 8, 10, 17 points of damage. And procs my second villain's held action.
This guy. Oh.
Not unless you watched the movies.
Dude, I'm so behind in like the actual fucking anime too. Like my roommate has been like all over me, being like, "Dude, you need to watch it," and I'm like, I mean, yeah.
These two red-wrapped, vaguely humanoid things come out. Bigums, you recognize those. You saw those last night. It was like cars were getting wrapped up, and they were turning into like semi-humanoid. Yeah.
That means that the actual dude might be in here.
He
Guys, as this dude is like on top of me. Guys, he's in here.
And they're both going to try to beat the shit out of Ida. Hit and a miss. Only one hits. They don't do massive damage right out the gate. That is 7, 10 points of damage. Eat a dick. Suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick. Suck a big or small dick. Aizawa is still a little ways out. Walker,
That bitch is so slow.
it is your turn.
Guess I better get going.
Yeah. Full move. You pop out. You're, still 1 or 2 blocks away.
Yeah, I'll just use my ODM at this point.
Yeah, you just and start zipping like Spider-Man past these houses at top speed. Full turn move. Where do you want to move to?
As close as I can to, well, no, I don't know that. Never mind. Yeah, just into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
I'm fucking sick
You
of
can go
it.
just right next to Bigums. You want to be on this side or the side with the mummies? You want to hit the mummies or you want to hit Chimera?
Chimera's on top. Of
Chimera is
right?
on top of Bigums,
Uh,
getting ready
mummies
for the
are-
grounded pound.
Does Bigums see Walker come in?
Depends on which direction Walker goes.
The mummies on Ida though?
Yeah, the mummies are like now they're grabbing him and punching him in the face.
Okay, I'll hit the mummies.
Okay, you do not, as Walker would go is going to the other side. Then you
Wait,
full
Bigums
round
didn't get a
zip up that
character
way.
Killed? Did I get somebody killed?
Not yet. I don't think so.
Right?
We'll find out.
I thought it was during the when we first saw you in action.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
those heroes.
Okay, I didn't get them killed.
You just
They
didn't
were
save them.
like I was with them and they all rolled up like we were a squad. I was a little bit ahead of them, but like they just got fucked up. I didn't kill.
You
I didn't
left
get them
them.
killed.
And cause them to stagger their approach instead of all arriving at once.
Bigums might have got somebody killed.
And then you
3
didn't,
of them
You
died.
didn't help them either. Wasn't there one that he left?
I
And was
didn't
like, they'll be
leave-
fine, and then
I
they
didn't
died.
leave anybody. Like I was taking out the big thing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I was helping. He's still new with this hero shit. All right.
I'm just excited. I just get excited.
I just get excited. I spent the last like 9 months doing like street sweeping work, and I'm like, this is lame.
Enemy turn Bigums. He's This beast man on top of you is going down to just absolutely smash your face against the concrete.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. So I'll just like blip to where I'm like on his back.
Yeah, you.
I'm
you
like
flip
laying.
the reverse.
Yeah, I just flipped the reverse and was like laying on top of him.
Yeah, he spins one action. You're just kind of like draped over him. He hits the asphalt and it just like potholes.
Yeah, that looked like that would have hurt. I'm like right in his ear.
Yeah, he pulls back. He shakes his hand a little bit and he goes, "Ugh, blinkers," and he grabs Ida's leg.
Well, that's rude.
Success. He grapples Ida's leg, and in one motion, he is going to stand up, shrug you off, and he is swinging Ida to connect with you, basically.
Oh no.
Man sword.
I have a quirk question for you.
Yeah.
So I should still have, or well, this is so like I took a turn, so I should still have like at least a couple more blink reactions.
You get your reactions, yeah. You've used one reaction this
Yeah, I've
round.
used one. Would you, and I would expect to have to roll for this, but as he like swings Ida to connect with me, could I make like a quirk roll to like as Ida like the second he like makes contact with me, can I like grab onto him and like blink us both like just like 5 feet to the side?
Two problems arise. You have to be able to relatively comfortably carry what you're blipping. Ida is in full plate armor and
Ooh,
weighs
he's a
a
heavy
metric
boy.
fuck ton.
Oh yeah, he's a heavy boy.
You might struggle with the weight aspect of it. You do have to be actively holding them, and for the purpose of this right now, him being swung into you and you curling your arms around him is not you holding him. You would have to stop him and like hoist him.
Okay. Fair.
And then you have problems where he is physically connected to another being that you are not actively hoisting.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I would say in this situation, no.
Okay, fair enough.
Do
Ida's
you?
definitely not hitting me though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you blip.
Oh yeah.
You go just. What's your CMD, really quick, just to make sure that I'm making this move appropriately.
CMD.
Ooh.
It's not a grapple, so it'd be 33.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He does shrug you off pretty effortlessly. He stands. This motherfucker big.
Ooh, big gator.
He's like almost 8 foot.
I don't have my duct tape. Oh.
As Ida's like eclipsing the sun, coming your way.
Like slow motion will just be like, sorry, as I like teleport away.
Where do you teleport to?
I'd probably just go like, let's see. I'd probably just go behind Big Boy.
Oh God, I was so hoping you would say that.
Oh,
As
no.
the feint pays off,
Oh no.
and instead of colliding Ida with the ground, he scoops him and undercut swings him right into your fucking chin.
As I look at Ida and I'm like, he knows.
We've been bamboozled. AC?
AC
It was like
20,
20,
24.
24. Yeah, solid connection.
I don't get that like big wisdom bonus for not having my hero gear on.
Ida and you kith for just a moment. That is 10, 20, 26. That is 36 points of damage
Ooh, hurts.
to both you and Ida.
You said 36?
36. Not a crit, but still with a nice hefty weapon like that, real good. And as he takes you like off of your feet and flings you backwards, he just lets go of Ida and lets you two just like land in a pile together
Cute.
down in the parking lot.
Ida, why are you so heavy?
Apologies, and he just like and like rolls off of you. Walker, 2 mummies in front of you. A third crashes out of the store. Takes its turn to move up. This one's going to 5-foot step. They're going to full round you. AC 23. 50% hit rate. 2 hits.
I'll take that.
And that is 10,
Kind of average.
13,
not
13
even
plus 6,
average.
19 points of damage.
Okay. Ow. Eh.
Yeah, 2 attacks per, except for the one that spent its whole turn to move. Oh, gotta roll to see. Holy shit, this guy wakes up.
He has a gun.
He has a gun. Bigums, it is your turn.
Okay. As I'm like laying in like the rubble of the impact.
Yeah.
I'm
You hit like the landscaping median, you know, and so like your head's up against this little sapling tree, and there's just like wood chips and dirt,
Yeah. He is a heavy boy.
bits of bush,
Ada,
and not George.
Ada, did you bring my stuff?
Well, yes, but it's in a briefcase back at the vehicle where Walker was. We had assumed that you were going to meet at the rallying point that you sent us.
Listen, Walker told me to go ahead. It's fine. Where is it? And I'd like to point to it. We're on a building.
At your vehicle.
Okay, that's like.
It's like a full turn away, using all of your blips.
Yeah, I can make it.
You there, grab your suitcase back.
Yeah, and like I won't even like I'm not even gonna take the time to like get into like the costume. I'll just like stick the gauntlets on and get my fucking duct tape.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the AC won't be there, but the damage and the grappling
At
potential
least
will
you got
be.
those extra couple bits.
Yeah, I won't take the time to like have a fucking costume change right now.
Walker, you're getting assaulted, and your phone buzzes. It is allies' turns. Ida's going to get back up. There's just like a dent in his helmet.
Yeah.
And he is going to zip back in. He's going to try to strafe. He's going to go for a run where he's going to bypass, kick this guy, and then run past him so that he doesn't get fucking smacked back. That's good enough to deal some damage. It's not a great blow, but that's still
that is
nine.
a perfect thing. Also, while I'm at the car grabbing my briefcase,
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up the doors and I'm gonna point to the demons that are in the car and I'm gonna be like, get them.
Yeah, one of them has like a pair of headphones in. He got some fucking Apple Airs, and he's just like, you're like, get him, boys, and he just like, what?
Bad guys.
And
Sick
then
'em.
as they're all shuffling out, and he goes, he puts it back on, and it like starts sliding down the form of this being.
I still don't understand this kid's quirk.
And yeah, they start slopping down the street. Some of them, 2 of them, sprout wings and take to the air.
Gross. Yeah, I'll follow that.
Yeah, you blip back. You just go right back to the same spot next to Ida.
Yeah.
You blip back there. Ida jets through.
Or like
Gruesome's-
as close as I can get, like with the turn. I don't know how you want to handle it.
You
but-
could get there and back.
Yeah.
You could realistically be just about anywhere on that kind of backline area.
Yeah, no, there's a new big gator on the field, and I have my duct tape.
Use these minis. It'll be just off camera for now, but Gruesome's crew is on the way. They will be active combat next round.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, PJ boy. He reminded me about him.
As Ida kind of pulls way out this way and gets himself turning around for another pass, a held action is released from another villain. She just barely pokes her head out from the shattered window. In Bigums, you see she's staring straight at you as her hair goes rigid, points at you, and then starts shooting off like a million fucking little needles.
Gross.
Yeah. You're out of blips?
Well, I mean, not the reaction ones.
No, I said it would take a full turn of blips to there and
Oh,
back.
okay. I'm tracking.
AC 24.
Yeah.
Cool. How are your hit points looking?
Fine.
Cool. I'm glad.
On a scale of 84, I'm sitting at about a 24.
Cool. Take a 16 out of that.
Everything is fine.
As these needles just impale up your body, embed themselves in your legs and arms and torso. They go back limp after that, I believe. I'd have to rewatch the movie. No, they stay solid. They're like crystals.
That'd be so gross if they did.
Yeah. And then she disappears back into the store.
Okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, this is plenty of a crew. I don't even need their backup yet.
It's fine.
Top of the turn order to Walker.
You Walker, you brought her.
You are now basically soloing. You're going to solo all the aggro probably, but
Who's that? That's Chimera next to
that's
me.
Chimera next to you.
And then the dude with the gun just stood up.
The dude with the gun stood up. He's
And-
like shaking his head off and drawing is what he spent his turn doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking disengage. Fuck this.
Yeah, you're going to disengage, move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regroup with Ida.
You zip to Ida.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, you zip across this parking lot over to Ida, and he is like in crouch stance, flames coming out of engine, and he is like, I can recipro.
I will give you a boost, and I kick on my commanding presence.
Yeah.
We'll just use that for my turn.
Excellent.
And then I'll just, if I've got any more movement, I'll just, no, because I disengaged. So I couldn't kick on my commanding presence either. Well, you know what? In fact, do I have enough movement speed to get over there without disengaging? With my ODM?
Oh, well, yeah, with your ODM, absolutely.
Yeah, whatever. I'll draw the attack of opportunity and keep my movement
You could roll a
speed.
reflex to see if you don't.
Actually, I'm really good at that with my ODM gear. Yeah, I don't think 17 is that good. No, that's
Nah.
better than that. That's 19.
No. Luckily, it's just an attack of opportunity from the refrigerator men, from the mummies, and none of them hit. Those were all garbage rolls.
Yeah, so I want to I want to use half my movement to get to Ito,
Zip there, so you have your
turn my commanding
standard.
presence, and then go back with Ito so he gets the benefit of it.
Yeah.
I want to be useful, is what I'm getting at.
Fantastic. I love it when you desire things.
I love ripping that away from you. Next turn.
My turn. The villains all kind of like look about you, and the main guy, Wolfman, is just like, it can't be all of them. Look around. And he is going to like turn and go through the store. He's like, check out back. He's like screaming and pointing. And he leaves the mummies with you guys. A couple more mummies appear. Oh, you know what? I got the fucking water elementals too. These two are gonna full round up this way. These ones are gonna turn and approach you guys, but it takes the full round.
What I really needed my ODM gear for is that like hyper mobility.
That quick
That
repositioning.
is so
yeah.
clutch.
Oh yeah. Then enemies indoors do some things. Sweep that real quick. Put my boys back on my roster here. And Bigums.
I'm bleeding from many places. But I know that I do not want to be here alone anymore. So I will say fuck these guys, and I'm gonna blip over to my friends.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 21, 22 blips. 3 blips to there. How many blips do you have in a round? What's your dex?
My dex is a 4.
Okay. Yeah. So you're good.
Cool. And also, like, I also have like I have monk movement speed, so if anything, it would
One
just
blip
be,
and
it'd be
then-
like one blip and then yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so we'll use one blip just to like not attack of opportunity, and then fucking haul ass.
Okay.
And then yeah, no, I'll just fucking try to deck one of those things in the back of the dome piece.
Yeah, you jump up, Superman punch it. It's a really cool move.
All right. 17 plus 12 puts me at 29.
29 absolutely hits.
And then this is only the first hit. That's only 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Oh, wait. I have my gauntlets on. One more point. Damage.
11 points of damage.
God damn it.
Yeah, you jump up and just and like you hear like metal crinkle as you punch it. It's not like uncomfortable necessarily, but it was like, oh, this isn't a guy.
This isn't a man.
Yeah.
I can kill this.
But then you of course remember when you ran into these, what the guy was doing is these wraps were like leaving his body and engulfing items and then animating them.
So they're kind of like a man.
They're semi-man
like
shaped.
25% man.
Yeah.
That's 25% gator. Got it.
Math.
Ignore me. I'm
The
sorry.
boy math.
NPCs. Ida is sitting there primed and ready to go, and he's like, I should probably save it. He left, and he's gonna jump up instead and just kick one of these things.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fucking critical.
Hell yeah.
Go Ida.
And that is, that's a terrible fucking roll. Though.
Critical failure.
10, well, it's still 40 points of damage. He still absolutely just demolishes one of these things. The wraps blast apart, and just like a filing cabinet hits the ground. And he's like, oh, strange.
The last one was a refrigerator. I wasn't able to see if it had snacks.
He does have one more attack. Go for that.
Is that another crit?
Motherfucker just doubled that 20.
Damn.
There you go, Ida.
And it wasn't when I was playing a villain.
There you go, Ida.
That's sad. Well, that's a way better roll. That's absolutely going to put one of them out. He smashes another one.
He just two-stepped those motherfuckers.
Yeah, one jump kick and then just quack quack, like he was running across a wall kind of deal. This round on the roof, there is a silent figure, a couple silent figures that appear.
There is.
Aizawa, he has with him Tokoyami and Shoji. He's holding 2 students in reserve.
Let's watch them with the shit kicked out of them, and I'll send you in if we need.
Yeah. Well,
It's not like that, but it just seems
There's
like
also
funny.
a little bit of, I'm sorry, Shoji would be in reserve, and Ojiro is on the roof. My bad. It's just the guys that could make a stealthy landing on a roof and the guys that couldn't make a stealthy landing on the roof.
Friends.
They appear up at the top. Aizawa looks over, Walker, your way. And he just gives you a little nod and points directly below himself. You give him the thumbs up, and he whispers in the other two's ears. He signals to you if you want him to go in from the front or the back.
We're coming in from the front, right?
Yeah.
Not the back.
Yeah, where Chimera just went to.
Mhm.
Yeah. They disappear towards the back of the building, silently pitter-pattering across the ceiling. Tokoyami's flying, but Dark Shadow just carries him. He's got him like this, like just scooped up, just little legs dangling.
Legs.
All right, so Aizawa will probably utilize his reinforcements at the back door. It is Sero and Shoji.
All right.
Because that's where they would have been hanging out nearby. All right. Walker, top of the turn order.
Okay, I'm just gonna mollywop this fucking thing now.
Yeah. Bust his head.
Most rhymes. 16 plus 14. 30?
16 plus 40, 30?
Or 14 is 30.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hit. Easy.
Does it?
It's like
is it
AC 16 on these things.
is
The
it-
constructs.
take quirk damage?
No,
Okay,
not
so
yours.
Just a longsword then.
Yeah. It doesn't have blood. It's not a
It's not
person.
organic.
Yeah.
Uh,
She doesn't even go here.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Solid hit. You're close.
Oh, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's over 16 still. That's fine. That's 17.
Nice. Yeah, you're not supposed to not be able to hit these.
It was a bad roll. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage will do it. Yeah. The construct is destroyed.
Starting off strong.
There are 2 more on the field. They are
Ciao.
slow as fuck. And 2 more appear out of the front of the shop. Bigums, it is your turn. Aizawa was there for a second. He was on the roof. He did it successfully.
I did it successfully too. They just heard me. I got up there just fine. Yeah. So with a cough up of blood, I'm gonna look at these 4 things and be like, I'll look at my 2 friends and I'm like, they're fast. Fortune favors the bold. And I'm going to teleport behind these things and just to start to deck, like, we'll say the blue one.
Okay.
I'll, like, go, like, right on this, like, side of
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first attack. 12 plus. That should be 16.
16.
And then
16's all you could do?
it was a bad roll.
Yeah. 16's what you need.
10, 11, 17 points of damage on the first one.
17 on the first.
And second hit. So 14 plus 12, so that hits.
Mm-hmm.
And we got.
I need like 8 points of damage.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And then no, I guess I'll keep going on the second one. I'm gonna use my reroll.
Reroll spent.
Reroll spent. Oh, way better. Oh shit, that's a 19. So that is a crit for.
You got 25 hit points.
Alright. It is dead. That'd be after multiplication, like 30
Yeah.
something.
I think you got one more.
I got one more. Come on, baby. That's 18 on the die. Let's go. This is where Bigham shines. It's fine. Oh, not great on damage.
Oof.
13, 14,
Like homeless again.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of damage on the...
Nice. Very close to outright destroying, but not quite.
I have key points. I can spend a key point for an extra hit, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's your biggest attack bonus.
Oh, that fucking hits, baby. I'm not used to a monk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll do it.
I need 4 points of damage.
Yeah,
Or,
no, that's-
sorry, 6 points of damage.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Nice. Yeah. 3 out of the 4 of them annihilated immediately and on the spot.
I'll look over to my friends. Ha ha!
Ida's going to blast and jump and kick this thing in the face.
Yes!
18 on the die. Fantastic. That has momentum.
Jesus
So that is-
Christ.
10, 20, 29,
Is this what you feel
39
when
points of
Weasel rolls
damage.
dice? Just watch you roll a handful of d6s
Yeah.
and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, Ida smashes that one, and he looks back at you, Walker, and he's like, quickly, before more come.
Phrasing.
You hear, like, someone, like, the sound of you know the sound of a body smashing into a car, and, like, the alarm goes off for just that brief second, but it was a big enough smash that it's like it doesn't even honestly register. You hear that coming from behind the building. as NPC and villain turns are elapsing.
Yikes. All right, carry on.
It is your turn.
Uh,
I'm sorry. First, Proxy.
Oh.
You and Gruesome are just showing up.
Gruesome too.
At UA, you're pulling up in your van. The roadway is blocked by people. There are news vans, there are civilians, and as you get out, Gruesome gets the camera ready. You take on your persona of Curious and wade into the crowd.
He spent a good chunk of the night before he went to bed, and then this morning on the drive over, watching a lot of her old broadcasts and stuff to try and make sure he's got
Try to get the curiousness down.
syntax and sentence preferences and all that.
Her little catchphrases and shit.
Yeah, so he's feeling good about that stuff.
Do you have like a perform mimic skill or something like that?
I don't, but I feel like he would.
Yeah.
Like, just with how often he uses it. He has
You want to just give
proficiency.
yourself like a maxed out perform mimicry?
You could just use a fucking quirk check.
Could just do a quirk check. It'd be
True.
basically the same thing. But what you find when you get up kind of to the front and go to set up, there is there's like multiple platoons of police officers. Some in like full riot gear. The SWAT teams are out. They have kind of amassed in force in front of UA, and there is a woman with a microphone just getting ready to introduce herself. And I need a reminder from you. What was Ito's mother's name?
I don't know if we ever named her.
Don't know if we did.
So we can make something up.
She would still go by the family name
Yeah,
at
she'd still
very
be
least.
Ito.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds to look up Japanese names.
There's Ito and then Idawa.
Kiyoshi.
This is Captain Kiyoshi Ito of the Tokyo Police Department. I am here with representatives of the police departments of all prefectures of Japan. UA, you are ordered to cease all
this
functions.
Bitch.
We have warrants for the arrest of multiple individuals we believe hiding inside your premises.
Oh, this is nuts.
They are wanted for questioning in relation to the prison breakouts. We are requiring that you cease your hero functions as the entire country gets itself together and figures out who is on what side, as evidence has arisen that multiple individuals related to and working for UA High have been involved in major crimes across the nation for many years. Shoto Aizawa, Snipe, Power Loader, Bakugo, Miriko, Walker are all to vacate immediately
These are minors. Can't do that.
and release themselves to our custody and to arrest.
The only one that makes sense is Bakugo and Walker.
Proxy's gonna point at Gruesome to start the camera rolling.
And yeah, he's like fucking with buttons.
So he'll start spewing about, like, with her syntax and catchphrases of vicious sin at UA. They are he's gonna start like spinning. They are already refusing the acts of the police to turn over these dangerous citizens. Yada yada. And kind of spinning it that way of like UA hasn't responded yet, but he knows that they're not gonna just fucking turn these people
and
over.
she is this woman is not stopping with like spewing demands of it.
He's got 1 year out.
And she is as the police captain's she is looking at the press as well as the announcement goes out that like all current pro heroes need to cease all activity and return for questioning and recertification through the new and improved and recently developed in this emergency time new Hero Accountability and Safety Commission.
This is a
Sounds like some fascist bullshit
this
to
is
me.
a nuts development.
as she is finishing some of her, multiple of her demands in speech, there's no real. UA has its walls up. Everything's on
they're like,
high
"Fuck you guys."
defense. There's nothing going on right now. She announces that she is joined with the proud first registrant in the new Hero Accountability and Safety
This
Commission.
New World Order.
Slide and go.
He
That's
looks like it.
motherfucker, yeah.
He looks like it. Look at him.
Slides between
Look at him.
sides, motherfucker.
He does.
Look at
He just
that.
he posts up, and as she announces, he just like emerges from behind this army of police officers and kind of comes down the aisle.
Look at this fucking bootlicker.
In these trying times, we must all come together, and it is believed by me and all of my associates that I know will be joining shortly to register that working with the police as our closest assets and keeping the peace and obtaining the peace and justice as fast as possible is our number one priority. Yeah, and yeah, they start barking out stuff. Eventually, the doors of UA slide down. And for just a brief moment, Hound Dog, muzzle off, just full growling teeth, is like stepping out, and he is swinging his arms wildly. As where's my guys here?
Curious. Flash proxy. It's like
Yeah.
the heroes are already showing their true colors
Yeah.
and how they're responding.
Whose side are you on? I'm not understanding the bit.
He can't give it up yet.
That's
He
fair.
has to hold on to it until the right moment.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry.
I mean, he's not saying anything that isn't like worse than what's already happening, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's what everyone else is gonna say already. He's just trying to figure out like, okay, where are we?
Multiple pro heroes, some of which you recognize. Pro
That
hero
bitch.
Night Eye,
Not
your
Night Eye.
absolute nemesis, Present Mike.
Fucking Present Mike.
And shit, I think he's like number 2 here. No, he's number 3 here. He's just below Miriko now.
You break to go.
Crust.
Mike.
Like pop out, grab Hound Dog, and are like pulling him back as he just starts. You don't know what you're on about. He is full Jersey Shore, finger pointing, screaming. There's like tears streaming down his face,
Oh.
kind of deal, as he's like defending the kids, as he's getting
What a good counselor.
pulled back. The police all immediately like go on edge. Multiple police
Drawing weapons and
police
shit.
like
Yeah, dude.
departments. Yeah, there's like SWAT teams are drawing weapons. Normal police officers are going, and like they start pushing you guys backing out. They're like, nope, you're gonna have to clear. Sorry, nope, immediately coming into a danger zone.
There's something
So
happening
I know when it was Ito, they were doing the Feels Good Inc. was talking about making tools for the public to use that
Yes.
makes them feel. Is that part of? They've been announcing things about it, right? I'm not.
Yeah,
making, okay.
yeah.
I was making sure that wasn't like a fever dream.
It's tough. They make Feel Good Inc. makes support weapons and support gear for heroes and police equipment. They are the largest manufacturer, not just in Japan, but worldwide at this point. Raytheon's long been eclipsed and rebranded and stuff like that. The Detonant company also makes support equipment, but they're more of a general manufacturing. They're like a General Motors. They make cars, they make washing machines, they make keyboards, they make
Logitech.
missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make pianos and missiles.
Pianos and missiles. And those are kind of the two big players right now on your deal. It's hard. It's been hard for them. Most of what Feel Good Inc. has been doing lately is petitioning the government and putting forth different patents, different ideas for self-defense gear for civilians. But being Japan and being in this hero-saturated society, the laws,
Heavily regulated.
Yeah, they've been doing what they can to bribe what politicians they can and stuff, but Japan hasn't had an armed civilian populace in like 300 years at this point.
Yeah.
Or not like 300, like 150, 200
A long
years
time.
at this point. A long fucking time. And it's very hard to get laws like that changed, especially because they have a huge stack of them, especially since the emergence of quirks. And so, yes, they do that indeed.
to
So
do?
he'll
What'd you
kind
do?
of spin something along the lines of, as these heroes are showing their true colors, don't forget the tools that are available to you to defend yourselves.
Yeah.
And the only way, essentially, like the only way to expand upon this is by expanding our laws and go to your representatives' websites to talk to them about this kind of idea. Like,
yeah, and that's
kinda
very
pushing
that's very on for curious.
yeah. So he'll
yeah.
kind of like fit that in.
very
and
new
then-
rules for a new world kind of feel.
And then he'll tell Gruesome to.
And then he
Extend.
cuts the feed, and then you guys get kind
Yeah.
of booted out of the area. Meanwhile, back home, Walker,
Hardly know her.
it is your turn. There are more mummy things on the way. I just about guarantee you.
Here come the mummies.
Yeah, this guy.
It's a funk band.
It's pretty.
They're pretty funny.
The
Here come the
comedy funk
mummies.
band.
Okay.
I'm following Ida.
Yeah, you zip over. You peer into this store, and you see standing behind the desk a man with a gun.
Is it a sub or is it a pistol?
It's a pistol.
Damn it.
And you see coming out from a doorway and making their way to you two new mummies.
I'm gonna go murk homeboy.
Yeah, you're gonna zip in there.
That gun's a problem. Yeah.
Movement done.
2
Standard.
attacks. And he certainly takes quirk damage.
Yes, this is a person. Get the baby.
Oh, well, not for long, he's not. First attack. Got 22.
22 hits.
Okay. Oh.
He's a mook.
Oh, 22, 23, 22, 23 saving throw.
No.
No?
Constitution, right?
Oh, plus the longsword. 8 points of minimum 8 points of damage from the longsword. Garbage
Mhm.
rolls, man.
And then how much from the quirk?
16.
16, so 24 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty fuckered up now.
One more time. We can do a little better. Does a 19 crit on a longsword?
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah. Finish him.
So the whoa.
He was just about at half hit points. Bigum's put him under in that one hit. I was looking for like 3 points of damage.
Oh, is he like?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like recently concussed.
oh well.
You-
We're here. We're
You
here.
like slash across his chest with one sword, and then you just come with the other one right at the neck,
Can I like
expecting like the villain duck, and it just doesn't come.
Can I like do? Can I like cut
Pull
his
your
gun
punches?
arm off when I'm doing it? So I like flip his gun up in the air and like catch it all cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Fuck it. It's a critical.
I'm
You're
here.
gonna pick up the gun anyway.
We're here. Double damage on the sword.
I'm looking for 3 points of damage.
Why am I rolling a D4? It's a D8. I'm an
I was
idiot.
kind of wondering, but I was like, he knows his character.
Yeah.
I'm a moron.
I'm just letting you go.
He's certainly dead. He's halved and he's so dead.
He's so dead.
Do you want me to give you the totals or do you want me to just?
You slice off his arm clean. It flips up. You catch the gun in the air like a cowboy.
Can I like?
And as he like hits the ground, you just see this horrid bubbling. And it starts at that cut, makes its way. It's like you know when you fry pigskin, and you put the fried oil, you drizzle the fried oil on it, and it bubbles.
Yeah.
That is happening up his arm, and it hits his chest, and he starts spasming and just like rocking on his back until the totality of him is just this kind of like crispy exterior man.
Well, We're here.
The screams are horrendous.
Yeah, it's fine. Sure, it's fine.
He'll walk it off.
He'll walk it off. It's fine.
He's better off than half man.
They take yeah. All right, onwards.
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Yeah. Enemy turn. These 2 mummies are going to turn and come swing at you. What was your AC again? 23. Ooh, 2 hits.
Oh. Okay.
And that is.
I should consider a heal then.
16 points of damage total.
Ow.
Sad. Really sad. Things going on in the back. Ooh. Yeah, you hear like some screaming.
Good screaming or like
No.
familiar screaming?
Not at all.
Yeah, like Wilhelm. As Team Aizawa is back with at least Chimera. It sounds like Sarah.
Well, at least it wasn't Ojiro. That fighting clan would have done him in.
Yeah, Ojiro, luckily you're on a flat. They're in a flat parking lot. So he's basically invincible. Yeah. NPCs. No, Bigums.
Cool. Question is, do I go and spend the turn to get more, or to get like my actual costume on, so I have more AC, or do I
It's
just
gonna take a couple rounds.
Nah, fuck it. We go in, we ball. Yeah, I'll like blip past Ida and get right behind one of the freaking gross things.
Constructs.
Yeah, and I'm gonna swing. All right, 14 plus 12 puts me at 26. 26 it?
Yeah.
Okay.
AC 16. They're the same.
Oh, these are
mummies.
the same one. Same
Yeah,
one. Sorry,
yeah. These are more the Swammies
okay,
in the
so
same minis.
we got 1, 2, and this is the first hit, so it's just the 2. So 14 points of damage on the first hit,
Good hit.
and then the second hit, 26 again.
Yeah.
For 15 points of damage,
15.
and then the third hit, 10 plus 7, 17. Oh yeah, so that first one's dead.
Yeah.
Math. And then the next one.
You got one swing. Unless you spend a key. Use 3 out of 4.
16
Yeah.
meets beats.
Oh, yep. Meets beats.
All right. 16. 4. 16. 21 points of damage.
Woo!
And I will spend a key.
Waka waka.
Can you deal less than 4 points of damage?
No.
Cool. You clean house?
Yeah.
Good on you, Bigums.
Cough up a little more blood.
Ally turn.
You probably need a heal, huh?
I wasn't gonna ask.
I got you.
Oh well.
I got you.
I'm a proud man. As you guys have that little moment together, and Bigums, you see a man that looks like he was just deep fried on the ground.
Gross.
Ida screams from the back, "More to the rear, villains!"
I'm gonna scream back.
And
No,
as
it's
you-
mine.
And as you turn back and look, you see Gruesome's little sloppy meat demons just like playfully dawdling their way.
Oh no, those are cool.
They're fine.
Two of them running on the street, 2 of them just kind of like half floating like butterflies through the air.
Either they're fine.
He goes, "What?
No,
Trust. It's fine.
They're with me.
Okay. Into the next room?"
I'll bump. I'll give you. I'll take a heal for me and give one for you.
Thank you.
Ida will wait for you guys.
So appreciate it.
I'll take this one. This one's pretty low.
That's some metagaming right there. I'll take this one. It's low.
I did say I'll heal me then, so it technically tracks. To clarify, the second one wasn't much fucking better. These were both
The 1
pretty,
and 6.
these were
Okay.
these were both pretty mid rolls. 20 points of healing.
God, that's so good. I feel like a new man.
I could max it out at like almost 50.
That's insane. Yeah, no, Bigums was not looking good. That's why I was like, more AC would probably be nice, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball.
How are you doing?
So I was at 8.
Let's give you one more.
So I was
Well-
at 8, and now I'm at 28.
Are we still in initiative? Like I have a turn.
Yeah, this is your turn right now.
Okay, so I can do that. I can give myself 1 and give you 2, but that's a full round.
No.
So I'm gonna hold that and save my movement. Yeah. I'm gonna need that probably.
That's like the biggest thing, like where Bigum shines is like he's just really hard to hit, but like he's still relatively squishy when he is hit.
My commanding presence is on too, so
What does that give me?
+5 to charisma based. Or stat.
Saves and skills. All saves and skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that could have come in handy with my fucking bluff check.
Weren't in range. Wasn't active.
You were way out of range, dog.
It wasn't that one anyways. It wouldn't have done anything.
No, that
you-
composite 6 would have really got you places.
You do some
Oh, yeah.
healing. Do you spend your move to enter
Yeah.
the next room? Which doorway?
Move it on up. Play fucking Plinko. Let's go to
Can
the right.
you can
Follow. I'm just backing Ida.
can
Okay.
Bigums make a like out of turn just statement that like
Yeah.
bitch with needle hairs, she hurts.
I've seen her before.
You've seen her before. Yeah, you've seen these guys before. It was when you killed 9.
Yeah, this was his crew.
This is his crew.
About to be was his crew.
About to be was.
I mean, I guess they already were, but now they're about to be more were. Hey, we're gonna reunite them.
extra were.
Hero.
How heartwarming.
You round the corner, there's 2 more of these mummy things heading out this way. You see the mummy guy kind of standing back-ish end of the room, and he is just like lashing random things. There's a table, there's like a conference table with chairs, there's cots set up, there's like a little kitchenette over here in this business.
Is the guy that escaped death the first time.
This whole business is just a front going on. You also see as you round the corner, there's a couple goons.
Let me have the tentacle man. There's a rock that I need to put in his head.
Kind of haphazardly, awkwardly standing around in the room. They've got guns drawn, but don't seem to. They're not those kind of guys.
Does anybody have a sub?
No,
God
just,
damn it.
just handguns.
Fuck. Quest for a submission. That's what this whole campaign.
That's gonna be the
Quest
whole
to get a
campaign.
doozy.
I can make that happen.
Gets
I want an
shot the
MP
second he
I
gets one,
want-
dies.
I want an HK. I want an HK MP5, but I will take an Uzi. The MP5 is a superior submachine gun. P90 would be cool too.
Yeah, you round the corner, Bigums.
P90 rep.
It is your turn.
Oh, dude.
Fuck, I take a Mac 10 over a pistol.
I
Fuck
got some
me.
fucking healing. I'm feeling great. So yeah, I will just like walk over to the doorway and just like peek my head in, just to get a sight of what's going on.
Yeah, you peek your head, you get this.
Cool. I will see dude that escaped death the first time
Yeah.
and lost me my goddamn fidget spinner. And second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna like look down and grab just like a piece of whatever the fuck, because I have decided that this is how you die.
Yeah, there's a dude's arm laying on the ground next to you,
That'll suffice. Yeah, so I'll grab.
Give him another arm.
right out of his forehead.
Yeah, I'll grab that and yeah, I'll try to do the same thing. I'll try to shunt it into his goddamn face.
Yeah, you do 2 teleports and a shove.
And
Give me
then,
that. Give me that concentration.
So that's just the quirk check, or
Yeah, quirk
okay.
check.
Oh, brother, I think that's it. So that's a 18 plus 9 puts me at 27 plus my wisdom, which puts me at a 32.
32. Yeah, you blip up to him, and there's like the first blip. You know, you go blip up to the top of the table. You see his eyes go like wide for a second, and then you're just in front of him.
High five!
And there is a spatter as blood and gore just coat your face as you teleport this arm inside of his head and leave it there. Flesh shunted in all directions, but the bone stays.
Sick.
As he just like stops and like he's making eye contact with you. His mouth goes to move. Nothing comes out. And he just collapses. And both of his constructs fall apart.
Won't lie, that was unsettling. Bigums might need a little bit of therapy after this. But anyways,
he is laying down, just twitching on the ground. He is not dead.
Yeah, no, that was gross. That was rough. So I'm gonna use my remaining 2 blinks because I know how vulnerable I am to just go to like the wall and then to just the other side of the wall.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you blip to the other side of the wall just as
There you go, PJ boy. I told you I'd get him.
just as Gruesome's little meat monsters are making their way in. Walker perception.
That one was for you, PJ boy.
Oh,
Bad.
cool. Something's going on outside.
Under 15.
As you're kind of looking about here, you see this lady here is like stepping up to this aluminum outside, lockable business door, swinging it open, absolutely unleashing a torrent of hair needles, and then just slamming it back closed.
Is she not watching me?
She is not. Her back is currently to you. These other 4 guys, though, are all turning and staring at you. But something's going on outside. There's more crashes and heavy sounds of bodies connecting.
The minions are coming in quickly, right?
The minions are going to be in next round. They full rounded up. They're inside the building.
Ida's here. Life's good. Is it my turn?
It is Ida's turn,
Ida's turn.
technically, but he was kind of waiting to see what you were going to do. Because he is just like poised. Bigum's teleported in, put a fucking arm through some guy's head, and then left. And Ida just like, well, actually, Ida is like frozen solid. He is just standing and like locked in on that mummy guy.
Oof.
Cover me.
Kind of feels bad.
Your turn.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to do some 80s action movie.
God, I love that.
I want to, because I've not had time to bleed on a magazine, which is like my new signature for this.
You
thing.
have. I thought you did that right when you, or not this. Yeah, that's right.
Not yet.
Morning shift was uneventful.
That one.
PJ Boy is tipped $40. 2 Bigums. Your first kill. More of a vegetable.
Works for me.
It's just the world's fastest lobotomy.
Goddamn.
Feels bad. Ida had to see that.
I'm gonna, since I've not had time to bleed on a magazine,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just zip over to her, and I'm gonna do 2 attacks. First one, I'm gonna grab the back of her head and slam it against the door.
Yeah.
And the second one,
Ah!
I'm gonna hold her head,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna shoot her through my hand.
Yeah. Fucking Die Hard 3.
So just like 1,
Or no,
2.
it's the second one. No, it is the third. It's the third where he shoots through his shoulder wound into the guy. Yeah.
Just 1, 2, 3.
What kind of fucking movie?
It's a Christmas
great
movie. Yeah.
Die Hard 3?
No, Die Hard 3 isn't a Christmas movie, actually.
I
That's
heard
right.
one is.
1 and 2. 2 also takes place over
I haven't
Christmas.
seen much of 2.
In the airport?
Oh, 2's in the airport. It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
Is that the one where Green Lantern is there? What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds?
No, not Ryan Reynolds. No, not Green Lantern. What the fuck am I doing? Green Goblin.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think
Fuck.
he is in the second
Okay,
one.
okay. It's a Green Lantern. You said Ryan Reynolds, and I was like, "Who the fuck was Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern or fucking Green Goblin?" God damn it.
Unfortunately for Ryan Reynolds, he's the only guy who's been Green Lantern.
Yeah, I'm a
But
pop
Deadpool fixed that one.
And,
So
I'm a pop and drop it.
yeah,
And here we go. 24 on the unarmed strike.
24.
Mhm.
Yeah, with unaware bonus hits.
Minimum.
Rip.
8 point. No, it's just plus strength, right?
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you. And she goes, "Gah!" You know, and you
Mhm.
go to shoot right through the back of your hand as she begins to struggle.
$26.
26 hits.
So what am I rolling? What's the gun?
What's the standard hand? Your handgun
My revolver's a 1d8 plus 11.
is a D8 plus 11.
Well, that's my
So-
attack. That's all that says.
Well,
So
yeah, just a
1d8.
D8. So
Yeah,
it should be
sorry.
a D6 because it's a smaller handgun.
Okay.
Small caliber.
Just thought of this. Bingham technically didn't kill this guy.
Yeah, not technically. Not
Not
yet.
technically. Bingham's is still a hero.
Well, if he dies, it's directly your fault.
Well, yeah, but like,
And he is well on the road to death.
And then PJ Boy will take back his stuff.
Yeah.
Con save 23.
Yes, he can.
Con save 23.
Con save 23. She succeeds that, actually.
You can't pussyfoot around
That's
it.
what,
You have to
half
kill a
damage then?
man.
Yeah.
Well, you save him.
I still rolled really good.
Yeah.
So,
And then there's lethal blow mechanics going on here, too.
okay. So max on the gun. So 6 plus whatever my dex. Is it dex? per gun?
No, you have to get like feats and stuff.
Oh, is it strength still?
It's nothing.
Oh, so
It's a ranged weapon.
6.
6 and
Uh,
quirk damage. It's all the same. She doesn't have damage reductions.
Okay.
She's a backline ranged character.
25.
25
Not my name,
points of
quarterback.
damage. Yeah, you put this round in as she starts to struggle. She screams in pain, but because she's screaming in pain, you kind of inherently know that you didn't do it.
Damn it.
Make a noise?
Yeah, she goes to kind of like spin around. She's missing an ear.
Oh well, we'll take care of that in a minute.
And she just like, "Gah!" and looks over and goes, "Gah!" as she like sees her friend twitching on the ground with an arm sticking out of his
Cool.
forehead.
All right, you better be
fingers.
fucking covering me now.
Yeah, you guys better be covering him. Unfortunately for you, the enemies go right after you.
Uh-oh.
She is going
Uh-oh.
to like swing that door open and dash straight back. What is your CMD? She's making a reflex.
28.
28. Oh yeah, she well succeeds. She does not provoke an attack of opportunity as she opens up the door and flees back from you, all the while pumping needles straight at your chest and face.
Okay.
AC 23.
Brace.
Ooh. She does not hit.
Yeah.
It
I did just
sprays, like,
shoot her, so
yeah,
like
she's a little disorientated. It sprays all over the walls. Some
it's like that
skirt
scene in Pulp
past
Fiction
ya.
where it's like
Yeah. Yeah. But she dashes and then ducks away to the side. You get a quick little glimpse outside. You see Aizawa nearby, and Shoji and Ojiro and Dark Shadow are all trying to face off against this Chimera dude, and they're not doing so fucking hot.
PJ Mo makes a good question for Walker. With your quirk, can you make zombies from corpses?
I haven't tried yet.
You absolutely have.
No, wait, yeah, I have. I totally
no
have.
moves.
Yeah, I did.
Not only have you done that, but you have actively marionetted live
Mhm.
people with your quirk.
Yeah, no, I've done some like Geneva Convention shit. I remember.
Yeah. Aizawa's got his fucking capture device, his scarf around one of his arms. Shoji's currently grabbing the other one. You see Ojiro is just like upwards tail smashing the top of his head, and Dark Shadow is just like grabbing his body. And this motherfucker, like he's lost his cigar that he had in his mouth earlier, but he is cackling with laughter. He's got Cero tape all around his ankles. It's all just broken up. He's not having a hard time breaking free of that.
duct tape that can fix that.
And Aizawa's got, he's got the capture tape around his neck and shoulders, strung out to this guy's arm. He's holding it with one hand, and he's on the phone with the other. Okay. That's your quick glimpse of the outside. Rest of the enemies here. This guy is going to freak out and shoot Ida. He hits.
Dead.
Walker,
Ida takes
you
6
have
points of damage.
You have a request from PJ Boy.
What is? I don't have chat up.
Make an undead army.
That'll take time.
So the only problem with that is, you remember, Walker's
Fire one.
quirk for reanimation and control is a concentration and only works kind of by the round.
Yeah, it'd be tricky, but it could be doable.
It'd be tricky, but doable.
A zombie.
You'd have to
minion.
figure out a way to like bleed into all of the corpses at once, kind of deal.
A zombie minion.
A zombie minion, absolutely,
Doable.
super easy.
Zombie army. We'll work on it.
These two guys here immediately unload into Ida. He takes multiple rounds, like to the torso, and he collapses.
Covering.
He collapses onto the ground.
Flips him over to
Some
just
blood
also,
coming out. Yeah. Gruesome's
The cavalry is here.
little demon zombie nasties come in, and they immediately start like hucking little fireballs and gore bits at these guys, taking retribution for Ida going down. Walker, this guy here goes over and he like kneels down to Mummy, and he's like, holy shit, and he's like shaking. He like, he's like putting his hands on him. He's reaching back. He's got a little IFAK first aid kit that he got off Amazon because he's a tactical boy, and he is like, what do I do? He's like opened it up and he's looking at the medical tools. Well, this guy just has an arm sticking out of his forehead and he's just twitching.
Yikes.
But this other guy, Walker, is going to turn around and try to shoot you.
Fair.
23. Ooh, bad. Ooh, worse. Walker, 2 rounds just like graze right in front of you and just pop mark that wall. Bigums.
Oh, Dad, it's Bingham's. Yeah, I will. Redo that. Yeah. So I'm going to use 3 blips
Mm-hmm.
to get to Homeboy shooting Walker. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he needs to go to sleep. 15 plus 12 puts me at 27.
Hit. You go to clock him right in the side of the head.
And I also have my stun gauntlets on, so he's getting electrocuted.
They just
too.
get like
14 points of damage on the first hit.
14 on the first.
And that's a 19. So that next one's going to be a crit. Oh, no.
He goes to sleep.
He goes to sleep. Okay.
This motherfucker going to sleep.
Okay.
He's got like 30 hit points. A little less, but
yeah.
a crit with that? Nah, you've been rolling way more than good enough.
And
Yeah,
then
you punch him once, and he just kind of like, "Gah," and as he's on the recovery, the second one hits, and so he's like rolling into it, you
Like
know?
Gary's mod ragdoll.
Yeah, yeah.
His
You
legs,
just
like, come up and, like,
play him.
he's taking a little nap. He's taking a little nap. And then so we've settled on I get 4 like standard blips
Yes.
a turn. Okay, right. With a free 5-foot step, can I do a 20-foot blip to Homeboy?
Yeah.
Sweet. And he's catching another.
Just like knee him in the face.
So that is flat 20.
Flat 20. He is crouched, so you get some bonuses for that and
Sweet.
stuff.
Ooh, that's rough, buddy. 6, 12, 16, 17, 18, 23 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then fourth hit,
Last swing.
that's a nat 20. But I roll a nat 1 on a bluff.
Hey man, it's where it matters, right?
That was kind of how that whole thing was going, though.
As I just said, just like clock him in the chin, just shh.
Allies, a little bit of enemies going here. You hear the woman yell, "Come here, we've been overrun!" And he just like laughs and he goes, "Good luck next time, heroes." And Ojiro heroically is like, "No way,
Heroes
Holmes!"
and Ojiro.
And as he breaks free, and she peppers some needles across, kind of keeping heads down. And as he breaks free, Ojiro chases. And
Oh, sweetie, no.
okay. Ojiro swings his tail in that just classic big overhead swing that he's now used on Chimera like twice. And he's watched. To which Chimera reaches up, catches Ojiro's tail,
Oh no.
spins him overhead, and just plants his face firmly into the curb.
Ooh. Yeah, this guy learns.
There is like blood splatter from this impact. Like some parts of Ojiro rupture. Bones crunch,
Ooh.
and Chimera runs.
Corbin!
Aizawa, like, the minute the needles stop, takes back from cover and goes after him. Dark Shadow and Tokoyami are racing. Shoji goes to Ojiro, and Sero goes to Ojiro.
Corbin!
You guys are not out of initiative, as there are some events going on the field right now. Walker, it is your turn.
Do one of the guys outside call for Corbin?
They don't call for Corbin. They're like, Ojiro! And like run into
Ito
him.
just got shot.
Ida got shot.
Gonna
Ito's
help.
dead.
Well,
Ito's
he's got
dead.
help.
Ito got blown up.
He's got help for the moment. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna give him a heal.
Yeah, one of Gruesome's demons is like sniffing him.
I can probably get to both people,
Maybe.
get around and heal them.
You race up to Ida. There's blood seeping out of these bullet holes
You ain't
in
got
his
time.
armor.
You ain't got time to bleed. Ooh, fucking. 26 points of healing from a man.
26 is good. He coughs and spasms. You don't know if he's stabilized, though. It's hard. It's impossible to tell in the armor. You can't see the wounds. You're just pouring your own blood like into
Yeah,
holes.
And like a heal check wouldn't really get me there either.
If you spent a little time with it, yeah.
But then enough time that I wouldn't. You're making me choose here, aren't you?
I'm not necessarily making you choose, because if I'm making you choose at this point right now, it would already be too late for Ojiro, right? You've already chosen. But there are time delays. This is a time-sensitive matter. And if you're going to do this right and professionally, you got to get that chest plate off of him.
Can Bigums make or Marquise make a interjection?
Sure.
So Ida might not be like
It's your turn next.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I can't do shit for heals. Like that ain't my shtick.
You might not be able to do shit for heals, but you're, a whole
So
character.
yeah, so you might not have like been able to stabilize Ida,
Mhm.
but you were able to get some heals in him. So theoretically, that puts him in a slightly better position in the very short term. So if you can get to Ojiro, and get some heals on him, I can work on getting Ida's chest plate off so that you can get back to him afterwards.
There is also a little personal med kit IFAC that's just sitting on the ground right now from that dude that you just punched out.
It's true.
Do you
What's
like
your heal bonus?
do you like communicate that with me?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, yeah,
I can
will-
get Ida, you go.
Oh, that puts a lot of pressure on me.
Uh,
Hopefully
Yeah.
this kit has a
gonna
staple
kill-
gun in it because
Gonna
like
kill
that's
3 people in this campaign so far.
Hopefully this
yeah,
kid has
I'll
a
go.
staple
I'll
gun
go.
in it.
I'll use my last heal on Ojiro. Pop out that way.
Yeah, you start zipping that way. It's gonna be next turn before you get
Do I
there.
don't have enough movement speed?
No, not
Oh,
with
okay.
going there
Well, and-
standard and
and-
back.
That would change my decision. Because
To
then
stay?
I would just wait till next turn then anyway.
Okay.
Because I was factoring on having enough movement speed
Yeah.
to do both. I'll just
Yeah,
give him
no
another
worries.
heal. I'll give him another heal right here now.
Okay.
Sorry, I had
Okay.
had a different decision. I had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different thing in mind.
Because like technically you have enough movement speed, but you can only utilize your ODM gear
Right.
a certain amount of time.
Okay.
So it would be
I see.
one
I see.
dash, 2 dash.
I understand.
Yeah.
3-4,
Red dash, blue dash.
green dash.
Another
floor.
25.
Another 25. Yeah. Coughs and sputters.
Okay.
Blood leaks.
Okay.
Bigums, you zip over there. How do you get this chest plate off?
I guess I'll give a roll for
Not
I'd
in
like
the back, PJ.
I'd like to argue for
Like
a
a
wisdom
woman's
check
brow.
because like I've trained with Ida a few times and like we would have gotten like geared up together. so I
Yeah,
would've-
you guys are in the changing room. You've watched him put his armor on.
yeah. So like
Possibly.
I would know where the releases are, but like if you would like, I can give a wisdom check to see if
It's
Biggums
that
remembers.
is a wisdom check. 'Cause that is a like
recalling
you
information.
have the potential to know that, but were you paying attention?
17.
And can you recall? I'll give you that you know that there's like straps, generally speaking. There's like there's waist straps and there's like shoulder straps,
Okay.
and that's where you need to like search.
Yeah. So I'll get those off of him
Yeah,
to take off the chest plate.
disable device.
Do I know how his armor works?
You would know better than Bigums.
I'll try and assist you.
Listen, dog. Real talk. Like, I think I have a different idea that might be better.
And
Well,
that
this
would-
was your first idea that you thought would be better.
well, yeah, but then Ian was like, "Give me a disable device," and I was like, "Ooh, it might be something else I need to do."
what are you doing?
So I could just like teleport him like 5 feet off to the side and just leave his fucking armor. I just like grip his fucking head, like cradle it, and then just fucking blip to the side.
Take his helmet off, and
That sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
That's not gonna like traumatize the shit out of him.
it moves him.
It moves
just
him.
just like how Walker feels that queasiness, right? It's because your teleports are technically a physical move. through
well,
that
yeah,
space.
but like,
So yes, if he's got the bullet wounds going on and stuff, that will move him and could agitate wounds.
okay, fine, fuck it, I'll give her a disable device.
But you can
that-
absolutely do it.
That's if you think
I'm not telling you not to. I am just saying that yes, that risk is
again.
He's saying
And
make informed decisions.
I'm not telling you to do something. I am telling you to use your brain, and if you think that you have a way better chance of doing it that way,
I truly do because my disable device is just a +4 dog. It is just Dex.
okie dokie. let's.
You take his helmet off. He is unconscious. There's blood coming out of his mouth. It's pink and bubbly.
Oh yeah, that's
I have the long phone.
yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll give a quirk check and just
Do it. Roll.
shift him out of his armor.
PJ boy, thanks for the 20 for 1.
Come down.
Oh, you're
Come down.
serious.
So that is a 17 on the die plus 9 puts me at 28. Plus 5 should put me at a 33.
33. Yeah, you blip him 5 feet over to the side. He is out of his armor. He is in his All Might boxers.
Adorable.
Or they be UA boxers.
No, I didn't burn the hero point.
He coughs and sputters a little bit.
Help!
He's alive.
Things happen outside. You hear screaming as both Sero and Shoji are like screaming Ojiro's name. Walker. Or you're like hunched over Ito right now.
Now I can make a quick heal check.
Yeah. Quick heal check is the
Fucking 38.
38. He's probably not stable. But he's better than a man who has been shot in the chest 6
Okay.
times with a handgun.
Now will I be able to heal him and move and get to Ojiro?
Yes.
And then still heal him too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Now I will do that. I will give him
Okay.
one more heal, and he's got to hold on his own with this one.
Yeah.
Okay. 30.
30. Fantastic. It'll have to do.
To do.
I don't like that. That could mean either he's dead or he's fine. I hate that.
Yeah, I gotta go stabilize Ojiro.
Yeah, you turn to zip out.
Because I saw that happen, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. The mummy guy is currently on his feet, walking towards the door.
Is he like,
He's like drunk, stumbling. The arm is still 100% sticking straight out of his
I'll
forehead.
deal with him in a second.
You just zip
Or
past.
Bigums can deal with him.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one.
Or the demon swarm can deal with him.
Yeah, you see Sarah's getting like some tape and is trying to like close
His face.
bleeding wounds. But yeah, you see they've got him rolled over. Shoji's like supporting and holding his neck together. His face is shattered. And there is a humongous gash up on his scalp. And it appears that both of his arms are broken in multiple places, one of which has a bone sticking out of it. Is that a heal check that you're rolling or just heal?
Just heal.
Just healing? Okay.
Just heal. He's fucked. He's fucked. I mean, he needs a heal.
Yeah.
Fix the face and the brain
Do you want-
bleeding.
do
The
you want
arm
me to
can.
roll a heal
You can
check?
roll a heal check. Yeah.
Can I roll it?
Yeah.
kind of like a shit.
Incongruence. Yeah.
My bad. Oh, sorry.
I'd like
Sorry,
8
sorry,
sorry,
sorry.
20. That's not very good. 28.
28. It's serious.
He's breathing.
No.
He's not breathing.
No.
That's why he's breathing. Nah.
Pulse.
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 Faint.
Yeah. Faint.
20,
but
28
present.
points of healing.
28 points of healing. Yeah, there's like cracking
Damn.
inside his chest cavity.
And then, so I'm pretty much
Is
just
it,
going to have
it dawns on you that like his rib cage and collarbone
Oh, he's broke.
were shattered.
He is, yeah.
That pain.
He's
Yeah.
retired.
Oh.
He's retired.
You might be able to save his life, but yeah, odds are he is like he's praying for paralyzed. Good heal, Bigums.
Cool.
Good
Yeah.
heal.
I'm just gonna like blip over to arm in the face, man.
Yeah, to mummy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit there and I'll try. I'm gonna try not to look at like the arm that I just put through his face because that's rough.
Yeah, you blip and he like kind of swings to you and makes eye contact. It just like there's no recognition
Yeah.
in his eyes.
Bigums feels a little bit bad. But like you're still a bad guy, so I'm just gonna like.
See like his face wraps. There's like moisture beginning.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just real quick like tie up his hands and his feet, and I'll like lay him gently on the ground.
You tie up his hand. Okay, yeah, it's good that you followed up with that because tying up his hands and feet would immediately cause him to fall.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna like I'll like do the hands,
Yeah,
and then like
there's like no resistance. Like you grab his hand.
Yeah,
it's
I
almost
know.
like he goes with you.
that's why I didn't give you a roll.
Yeah.
I'll like do his hands, and then I'll like lay him on the ground and like do his feet.
Yeah, he kind of like he's like trying to move them still. Like there's
Okay.
no comprehension that he's tied up.
It's okay. Just sit down for a little bit.
And
Oh, feels bad.
he points at one of the ceiling lights that's like still on.
I mean, can I?
Veggie tales, veggie tales.
I mean, like
veggie
it's worth
tales,
a shot. Can I give a? Oh, investigation isn't a thing in this.
You can teleport the hand out of his head.
No, you know how like when you have like you get impaled, like you
Uh-huh.
don't want to take it out
Yeah.
because like so like
Okay.
that's kind of that's the thought process.
It was
of,
worth a
like,
shot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He pointed out the light, so I'll do a. This might just be a red herring, but I'm gonna give a, I guess perception on the light to see if like he's like pointing out like a. Wait, no, the secret entrance is like over there, and we need to get away from the hero.
Yeah.
I'll just might as well give it a shot. And no,
No, he's not.
yeah, okay, cool.
It's a light. It's probably shining in his eyes.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. So can I spend I guess I'll spend the rest of my turn because like I can't really do anything for Ida. I'm praying that he's okay. Is that other box is that like just another
There's
room?
a doorway there, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a peek.
Yeah, you open it up and there is inside a cell. Bars up, everything. And inside of it, you see two things. There is a strange looking fellow with a gas mask on. He has a revolver in his hand. He's short. He looks young.
This from the anime?
Yeah.
It's from fucking Ralph.
Wait, that's the dude from the forest. The gas dude.
Mustard.
Mustard.
He has
I
a
thought he killed him.
revolver in one hand and Sue's fucking head in the other. And he has her up. She is mildly conscious. And he has this revolver to her head. In Brigham's peripheral, there's also another guy that's like handcuffed to the cell wall on the other side. You open the door and he just like, he tenses up. He's like, not a fucking step closer, man.
So,
Finger on the trigger, and she looks out of it. She's got some bruises developing.
will you allow me to Oh, this is huge. First off, I want to say thank you to PJ Boy. So
This one's for you.
I am because like the mummy dude was just like honestly it was just a funny but and like for PJ Boy because I fumbled the last one. This guy though is like actively threatening Bigham's like only friend.
Yeah.
This dude needs to die. So here's what's gonna happen. So I am going to, and let me make sure that like this works how I read it works because I'm not used to the My Hero shit.
Yeah.
It says that it's a 20 for 1 to guarantee a nat 1, only one allowed per person. So I assume that works for players as well.
We can't spend the $40
Yeah,
like
you don't.
that.
You don't get to spend your money on this.
We can
That's a-
when we
that's
get the
a
$40, we
tip
get
reward.
a hero point or a reroll,
Yeah.
or like a chunk of rerolls.
So it's not just like okay.
We
Okay.
can't
Yeah,
choose
yeah,
20 for 20s or 20 for ones.
Okay.
Not with a hero point.
So, in that case, changes slightly. In that case, I am going to burn 2 hero points.
Yeah.
One of them for a turn out of turn,
Okay.
and
It's the end of your turn right now, so you automatically refresh.
Yep. Give myself a turn out of turn. And then the second one is I don't know exactly how we would do this. So essentially, I want to because like she's got some bruises on her, but more or less she doesn't seem to be like that hurt.
No, she's out of it though for sure.
Yeah, cool. Because she probably don't want to be fully conscious for what's going to happen. I'm going to essentially blip, like, sort of like in her place to like shunt her out of the way.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to use my second hero point just to fully fucking facepalm this dude and like TP his head like through the fucking wall and like leave it there.
Got it.
So first I'll give the I'll use the D20 or the hero point +8 on the quirk check to make sure that like I'm able to get her out of the way.
Okay.
All right. So 14 + 9 puts me at 23, +5 puts me at 28, +8 puts me at. Give me a second. 28 + 8. Somebody help me.
36.
36. Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than able to. If you teleport into her square, you will shunt her.
Yeah,
It will do some damage to the both of you.
that's fine.
Okay. Oh, you're both going to go on ahead and take 15 points of damage.
Okay. That puts me at.
You shunt her out of the way, and the immediate thing that I need. Yeah, it'll be more fun if you roll it. I need a percentile die. As there is simply a percentage chance that twitching happens.
Regardless, if twitching happens, he shoots me and not her. 32.
32. You teleport, shunt Sue, keep going.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I'm just going to, like,
Quick grapple.
yeah, grapple and just send his
Roll
face
it.
into the wall. So grapple check against a dude that is what I would assume to be, even though he was looking at me, was very unaware of what the fuck was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, grapple is gonna be. Okay, hold on. $11 + 15 puts me at 26. +4 puts me at a 30.
You do.
Cool.
You teleport his head into the wall. I need another roll of percentile die.
Hate this. $85.
85. You stunt him in, and as you're leaving him there, you pull back. There is a sharp pain in your hand.
Oh joy.
Looking down, you are missing your ring finger.
Oh, dude, just like Assassin's Creed. Sick. But real time. Fuck!
Yeah, you're like, oh, sick. Ah! And yeah, it's like the most immediate shocking pain you felt in your life.
Damn. This sucks a lot. That hurt.
Did he shoot your finger off?
I don't know. Ian hasn't said. He just said I'm missing it.
You did not hear any
Huh.
gunfire.
Okay. Whatever. Maybe I just pushed his
it.
face a little bit too deep in there, but whatever.
Shunting people into things, utilizing this kind of auto kill skill, is going to get increasingly dangerous as you use it throughout days.
Cool. Whatever. I saved Sue. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, it's all right. I saved Sue, and she's just on the floor staring up. Her pupils are dilated and just
Okay, cool.
and the guy over at the other end's like, hey, wait, you save me too.
What the fuck are you?
It's like this middle-aged man, and he's sitting on the floor, handcuffed, one arm to the bar, and he's just like in these dirty white tighty whities.
I'll be back for you. I can only carry one.
Come on, man, let me out of this.
I can only carry one.
Yeah, you scoop up Sue and blip.
Yeah, I'll scoop up Sue and just start fucking like, I'm
You're
like,
going somewhere.
yeah, I'm gonzo.
Walker, Ojiro is still not breathing.
Another heal from a man.
Yeah. You're pouring blood into him, and you're actively hearing, and like if you put your hands on him, feeling his body rearrange and repair itself.
29 points from a man.
Lord, that is disgusting.
29 points. Yeah, he gasps as your blood makes its way in and reforms
Breathing. Quick heal check.
his lungs.
Very good.
He might be stable. His head's still a little fucked up.
He might be stable.
There might be brain damage, but you're not even sure if you can fix that.
He's not going to die in the next 30 seconds.
No.
Okay, back to Ito.
Back to
And
Ida.
then
Yeah,
one more
you
heal for him.
you zip out
Yep.
and you catch a couple of things. You catch Bigums blink into the room with Sue, and you see the mummy guy tied up on the floor
Being eaten by the demons.
being eaten by the demons.
No. Okay, I tried.
They currently have like his stomach clawed open, and you're seeing like intestines starting to come out.
Oh well.
I try to be a hero, but all right.
You can't choose
As you
halfway.
as you
either do it or
re-enter
you
the
don't.
room, he
Listen,
like
I
rolls
didn't
his
do
head
it.
back and just like looks at you.
The fucking the demons did.
There's like nothing.
He's
there.
not registering what's going on,
Okay. Well, he's
and you back to Ida.
Is that a mercy? Question
I'm not thinking about that.
mark.
I'm thinking another heal for my man. Another 2 points.
22 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heal check.
Multiple bullets have like popped out Wolverine style from him. He's breathing. He's got a pulse.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing for the rest of the.
Yeah, you spend some time getting him up to full.
Well, I'm just gonna
It's
keep
not-
bouncing between these two.
Yeah, it's not shortly after you heal him that time that you hear UA kids they're over here, and fucking Miss Joke pokes her
Ooh.
head
Don't look in here right now. This is a bad
Like,
look.
frantically in through. She's you holding Sue. Gruesome's things just devouring this mummy guy, and you in the back corner. And she goes, "Villains!" And like,
No, they're cool. They're cool. They're cool.
they're eating a person.
I'm aware.
What is going on?
Questions later. Save other people now.
Who?
The UA kid. Jesus fuck.
Are you a professional or what?
She pokes her head in and she sees this.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, and it's
Lock
like,
in.
it's like save them, and she's like, which fucking one, dude? You know?
Walker's just like full manic at this point. He's like,
Yeah, she races up to you, and immediately she's like going into pockets and pulling out like packets of Quick Clot, you know, and like ripping it off and trying to help plug some holes. 2 other pros and a student outside. None of them really have much of anything to help Ojiro with, so they
all
gather
bounce.
around.
bounce back. I'll just keep bouncing between them and healing.
Yeah. Walker, all I need from you is a single circumstance roll. You done good.
7.
Oh no, like a D100. Sorry,
Percentile.
percentile. My bad.
80.
80. Okay. You zip back and forth frantically. You do everything you can. Ida's regains consciousness.
Okay.
Ojiro does not.
Okay.
But he is
He's alive.
stabilized.
He's okay. Okay. I will take that.
Neck isn't.
That is. We got Sue.
Sue kind of like haggardly looks up at you. Bigums?
It's all right. I got you.
We got Sue, and we scratched.
Got me where?
One second. I'm gonna cut her off, and this is a question for Ian.
Yeah.
Besides Aizawa,
Mm-hmm.
would Bigums have the number of any of the other faculty at UA?
It was offered. Did you save it to your phone?
I mean, if
Is
it was
that a Bigums
offered, if
thing?
it was offered,
Yeah,
I would have. Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Cool.
You can't call midnight.
Okay. Is what's All Might doing nowadays?
He's been missing.
He's small
missing.
also.
Yeah, he's retired in his
not-
skin and bones form,
not gonna help.
and him and Midoriya have been missing since this thing kicked off.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. Okay. In that case, Marquise Brain can only remember present Mike
Yeah.
right now.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna call him like right now, like as I'm holding Sue.
He does not answer.
Okay, cool. I'll call like another one. I'll just like go down the list of like teachers.
Yeah, eventually Cementos answers.
Cool. And I'm just gonna scream in the phone. We have Sue, maybe, but there is another Sue. Grab the other Sue till we figure this out.
Who is this?
Biggums, Tyrone Biggums.
Biggums.
Yes, I'm here with Aizawa. Grab the other Sue because I have another Sue here. I don't know what's going on, but there's 2 Sues.
Oh no. And yeah, he hangs up.
Cool.
Oh no.
And then, so I see heroes. Okay, so I saw people coming out from like the back. So Biggums is gonna assume that like the back is safe. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like haul ass like out to the back where Aizawa and everybody else is.
Yeah. Yeah, you race out. You don't see Aizawa, but you see a couple of everybody else as at this point you all kind of start gathering outside.
It's like Biggums is like frantically looking at these other pros, and I'm just like, help her, I can't.
Yeah, Manuel comes up and like we'll scoop her, and he's like, it's okay. We'll get her figured out, and he lays her down, and him and Gunhead and Joke all go around and run a couple things. And he goes, Gunhead eventually goes, oh, I see, and he reaches into a pocket and he pulls out this little plunger tube, puts it in her nostril, and squirts in, and she just kind of like, gah, what happened?
Oh, he Narcans her.
He fucking Narcans her. Is she
Goddamn.
was drugged the fuck up.
Cool.
Yeah, she's back. She's good.
Awesome.
Where am I? What's happening? And she like rolls her head over and she sees just Ojiro with like his flat face. His newly
Persian cat now.
remodeled waffle face. And she just like stops in like horror.
So, would it be safe to say that we are quote unquote out of combat /
You
safe
are
now?
out of combat.
Cool.
And guys, when we return next week, we handle the ramifications of what just happened here.
Cool.
One thing that I do want to handle is you should probably tell the guys about the dude chained up,
Yeah.
handcuffed up.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah. They come out with him. Walker, you recognize this man. Last time you saw him, he was standing on a table in the Public Hero Safety Commission, screaming about how they were going to get him killed and burn him because that's what hero assets always do. It's Roach. Guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you had a good time. Hope we see you
Stressful.
Wednesday for Mad King. Good night.
Bye bye.